Boo! Boo! Guess what? I'm still lagging! Ah, damn it. Alright, okay. 1 second. That should be my catchphrase, honestly, right now. Always saying 1 second. Is there a way I can just, like, refresh everything? Just refresh jaw. Okay. How is 𝓥𝓲𝓮𝓻? Just so you know, 𝓥𝓲𝓮 kept going all the way till like 1 p.m. So it was a good thing I decided to like stop for a minute. Gosh darn, I was like, really? So I didn't exactly have a very restful morning. But at least it stopped. And it's not going on right now. Let's hope it stays that way. Okay, guys. Now's the time. Now's the time. Grab a drink. Grab a snack. Maybe some breakfast. I'll be honest, I have French fries right in front of me. And I have tea in my tea tumbler. And I have refreshing cold water in my cold water tumbler. Okay, let's try this again. Ah, perfect. All right, I am not lagging. It seems that when I run the game, it lags. I really hope it just stops eventually. Anyway. Roll call time. Roll call time. Let's see who we have here today. We have Jelly. Hi, Jelly. Hi, Maria. Hello, hello. We have Pookie here. Oh, we have Adriana. Hi, Adriana. We have Glass. We have Mitsuki. We have Min. Oh, I love that name, Min. Hi. Tomoko-chan is here as well. Yat-chan is here as well. Vice is here. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Sarah. Hello. Hi, Duckling. Let me see. I'm not missing anyone. Hi, Shimeka. Hi. Hi, Veronica. Welcome back again. Yes, we are all here again. Hi, Elizabeth. Hello. Hi, Evitas. Hi. Thanks again for joining stream part 2. Actually, welcome to stream part 1, where the previous part 1 never existed. Hi, Ray. Hello. Or should I call you Nuna? 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 I don't know why, but Nuna is such a sweet word to hear. Hi, Worm. I am playing on PC. Yes, I am. That's exactly it. Good evening, good evening. Hello, Lady Uchiha. Oh, Uchiha-sama. Lady Uchiha. Hi, Scout. Welcome back. Nuna nomu yeppo. Part 1.5? What do you mean 1.5? This is part 1. I will only acknowledge part 1. Okay, let me see. Okay, I'm running the game. I am not lagging. This is good news. All the familiar names. That's true. Mumu acting up, life is good. Why is Mumu acting up, life is good? I think I need to double check on like the resource usage of Mumu player. And honestly, it's more like Love and Deepspace itself. Oh. Okay, sorry. Xavier just popped up. 1 second. Let me just switch it. So you can all enjoy the glory that is Xavier. Look at him. Look at him. Let's poke him. Poke. I'm gonna do the first chapter again because I've never done it before. Okay, wait. Let me just turn this off. Put that away. I assume I don't need to change the audio, right? Because last time it was pretty good. So I'm gonna keep it as is. Oh wait, why am I jumping into memories? That's not what I wanted. Yeah. Am I gonna do the banner cards, Sarah? Not today. I'm gonna be doing the banner cards by myself. Guys, I went to Twitter. I completely forgot. I think it's because I streamed this morning and then my defenses just went down. Like I just did my daily routine and I went to Twitter. Boy oh boy. Have I seen some things? Well, damn. I've seen things, guys. Oh, I had no idea the discourse that all of you have suffered. I am so sorry. I have to admit I've been spoiled a little bit. I have. Not of the main story, but of the issue that's going around in Twitter. I cannot believe the lads community is kind of torn. And I do feel, I have to say, I'll say it now, but I'm actually recording the card tonight. Well, no, I can't tonight. Tomorrow. Yeah, I'm recording the card tomorrow. And I just have to say, I do remember mentioning on stream that I was cackling at all the the discourse that they would have with baby sister. I still am, but I need to clarify. I'm mostly cackling at the people who were saying that it's the Chinese girlies or, you know, just lads girlies that are making up the whole pseudo thing. They're saying that, you know, one side of the fandom is making it up to try and force the trope down people's throats. And I'm mostly rejoicing at the fact that Infold is... I guess the card is so deep into it that there's no point in trying to censor it. And to me, it felt like a breath of fresh air, some relief that, you see, it was not made up. This was their original history. That's what I was laughing about. However, I do feel bad for some Caleb girlies that are kind of very uncomfortable with it. And I can understand that. I can understand that. However, you have to... I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you plan on continuing playing the game, you're gonna have to accept the fact that this was always their story, but not in a way that you might think. And I have to play the card in order to fully tell you how I feel. I haven't played it yet. I've seen snippets, and I do have a different opinion about some of the wordings that they use in English. I do think the English was very... what's the word? Crass? Because in Chinese, the idioms they use, there's a lot of cultural and metaphorical and nuance that certain idiom has. And it can be divided on what people think. So I need to read the story first in order to see what, you know, what everyone is mostly worried about. But yeah, basically the idiom that came out is, I'm trying not to spoil anything, but the English is pretty blunt, exactly. And I remember Montoya told me to, I know Montoya was also worried, so I also really want to check the card. And she also mentioned for me to check the Japanese translation of it, and I haven't seen that yet, so I'm gonna take a look. But yeah, I cannot say that the English translation wasn't right. They're actually not wrong, but at the same time, it's because when this word used in English, it would be taken a certain way. Which is why I say the translation was very blunt and wasn't very considerate about how it would be taken by a mainly English audience. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not wrong actually, but the idiom itself has lots of layers, and in terms of meaning and how it's used, it can be very different. But I also feel like a lot of players are sort of forgetting decoherence. I just want you guys to know, like, what I can tell you now as someone who has read Caleb's, you know, story, the OG main source story. What I can tell you is that if it were up to Caleb, he would not care. That's all I can tell you. No matter how that line was taken, if it were up to Caleb, he would not care. Literally. And that is his character. And if that makes you uncomfortable, then I think you have every right to step away from it. It's just that being too worried about what that line actually meant, it actually doesn't change the fact that if it were up to Caleb, he would not care. That's pretty much what I can say for now. But I will read the card and then I'll try to give you like my synopsis and maybe an understanding on it. But yeah, that's just what I wanted to say. All I can say is I feel bad for some Caleb girlies. I do. If anything, if it wasn't so censored the way it is right now, I guess the reaction wouldn't be this strong. I feel that's what would happen. And I do recognize that there are a lot of first-time Otome game players. And originally, I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to sound like, you know, mightier than thee just because I played Otome games before. Because I can tell you, as someone who's played it for a very long time, these dark themes is really not new. It's really not new. It's not. I don't want to say that I've been desensitized. It's more like I'm not surprised, but if anything, and I've mentioned this before, I think, in one of the videos I've made, one of the reasons why I like it so much is because of the conversation that comes up from it. There's a lot of intellectual discussions talking about what ifs that would not be safe if it happened in real life, but because it's in the realm of fiction, we can discuss it, and it's really good. Like that kind of thing. But yeah. Some can call Silas daddy, but calling Caleb big brother is somehow too much. There's that too. And to be fair, I get it. Because personally, for me, I hated using the word daddy. But I think it was a Western thing, right? When it came in, and I was like, what this is a thing? When I was exposed to it, I was like, what? It's a thing. But then afterwards, I understood culturally that's not exactly what it meant, but it's more about the feeling, the role, and the power dynamic. It's not necessarily because he's your dad, right? Like, I get that. So I learned to be not so, you know, like, disgusted by it. Personally, I still don't use it, but sometimes I find myself using it because it became a knee-jerk reaction. I've seen people use it and I end up feeling like I'm in a certain situation where it's right to say the word daddy. You know what I mean? It became like a knee-jerk response. But it's an AU, so it's not canon at the end of the day. It's just a what-if thing. Okay, Sarah, you are right. Yes, it's an AU thing. But you have to remember, the AU is based on the core of the story. It is built around the characters. These characters are not out of character. That's the beauty of the AU. It's just a what-if situation, but not if a what-if character. It's not what if Caleb was ciscon. No, he is. It's not what if MC likes calling Caleb 𝓥𝓲𝓮𝓻. No, she does in any timeline. That's the thing. I feel like we also need to accept who these characters are. It's just that maybe the card explored just how unhinged these two really are. 𝓥𝓲𝓮𝓀 Oh, Caleb. Wait. Wait, I can't see. Wait. 呢張卡嘅中文版中出現嘅哥哥妹妹比英文版仲要多。That is true. Yes, UA. 你啱嘅. It's because it's becoming very harrowing since it's like coming out more, you know? But it's because the English, they don't have that phrase. 因為我哋英文唔會 直接講 baby sister 呢兩句，我哋唔會講嘅。So that's why when they hear it, it becomes a little off-putting. 雖然佢翻譯得啱嘅，係啱嘅其實 but the feeling of it is so different. 即係個感覺上嚟係唔同啲嘅 if you listen to it in English. So that's why I cannot say it's a bad translation. I will say it was not considerate of English listeners, basically. Yeah. In English, I know we won't hear like big brother or baby sister. So that's why when they say it out loud, it sounds awkward and it sounds weirder. Personally, having daddy mommy talk in the bedroom is a big turnoff. you see? It can't be, yeah. But can be somewhat acceptable in fiction since in fiction. Okay. Hi, Psycho! Welcome. If this AU was too much, then some might need to drop the game. Yeah. You know what, guys? If you feel like you need to drop the game, that's not a bad thing. Do what it takes to protect your circle. I will just say that the whole point about enjoying Otome is the fantasy and the discussions that can be had in a safe zone. Whilst I understand the talk about fiction can affect reality, I agree to it at some point. In the end, your actions, that is your responsibility. All right? If you give a sick person sick fiction, is it the fiction's fault or the person who acted upon it? Right? It's still your decision. However, I do think it can affect you in a way on how you intellectually evolve, how you intellectually perceive and react to certain situations. You know? We need these discussions. We do. But I feel like being able to have these discussions and exploring parts of situations is it's a very great way to evolve one's understanding and I guess the way you can be more empathetic to other people, right? Anyway, that's just my opinion. But like I said, guys, if you come to me and you're telling me that you're not comfortable with it, I will just say, I'm sorry that this is not for you. You have every right to walk away from it. And if anyone puts you down because of it, then that's their issue. It's not yours. You're free to walk away. In fact, do what it takes to protect your space. That's all I can say. And yeah, if that means you don't like sticking around because you're not comfortable about how I feel about the main story, how I feel about the trope, then of course you're free to go away. I appreciate you being here while it lasted, but yeah, thank you for being here. And if you feel like you need to go, then I will happily say, I hope I only wish you good things in your journey. Just protect your space, man. Protect your space. You have every right to. You don't really care about it at all, Duckling? Tomoko, you haven't said anything. Why would you say you'll shut up? Don't say stuff like that. You read BL, nothing can deter you. Is it weird? I read BL too. Maybe that's why. I'm not surprised, man. I'm still in the middle of reading Jinx, and many times I feel like I question myself. Why am I reading this? I question. You honestly feel sad because this specific trope is triggering for you. Ah, I see. This specific thing about him is very difficult for you to navigate. Well, then yeah, Veronica, then you should protect how you feel, protect your safety. I mean, if you want, you can always talk to a lot of other Otome players and see if they can suggest any other games that might have specific characters that are similar to Caleb. But I want to say is that like Caleb's character is really like that, you know? For lack of a better word, because he really is one. He is a syscon. And maybe the reason you're attracted to him is because of how well his character's written. You can empathize with his struggles, and that's not a bad thing. But if that particular part really bothers you, then I think it's probably safe for you to let go, and that is okay. There are other characters in the game, but guys, you know, like every character in this game, they're not green flags, okay? This game is not for green flags. They're not. But yeah. But it's okay, Veronica, if you really feel that way. It's really okay. Would I mind playing Raph's main story chapter in Japanese? Ooh. Maybe I can switch it later. Let's see. Who is my favorite in the game? My number one is Raphael and Silas. Those two. Upcoming next would be, I guess, Caleb and Zane are both fighting for that spot. Both of them are fighting for that spot. You just need to step away from Caleb. Yeah. Then you should, yeah. If anything, I applaud you for recognizing that you need to step away and that you should do so. That's very healthy. Yeah, if you recognize that it's not good for you, then step away. That's okay. MC is a grown woman with a consensual rape. Yeah. I read a lot of comments about how MC is actually kind of insane in this banner, and I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. I really want to read it so much. Oh, okay, I'm sorry, guys. All right, shall we get to the... sorry, what? Before starting, can I get... Oh, okay, all right, okay. What, on Discord? Do you need me on Discord? I will be uploading Raph's card. Actually, I pulled for all 5 of them, guys. When I was in, oh my god, guys, I was in my hotel. Internet was so bad. It was so bad. I was struggling. Do you know how many times when the gold came? And then when the gold came, it was like loading. Holy shit. Like, it says connecting, you know? And it wouldn't let me press skip. And I was like, fuck, did I get it? Did I not? Many times I have to upload, and then I had to reload the game just to see that, I lost the 50-50. You guys want to see how many pulls I made? I'm going on the green app, Jelly, by the way. I'm going on there. I made 130 just to get the 2 of them. Actually, this was not bad. What really made me fight for my life was pulling for Silas. Oh my god. I think I pulled 150 times. 150 times just to get 1 card of his. 1. Because I lost the 50-50. And I reached Hard Pity twice. It was painful. It was painful. Thank you, Jelly. I'm going to say yes, it's good. With 3 smiley faces. Okay, alright guys. Starting with the first part. Will I react to these secret times? I haven't listened to them yet, so maybe I will. Are they bad though? I know they're spicy. I'm worried. I don't want to get banned, guys. Let's see first. Okay. At this long-awaited press conference, Val Sanatorium announced they would temporarily stop accepting new patients. According to the official statement, the rationale is that they want to focus their limited resources and expertise on patients with greater needs. And we all know that that is absolute bullshit. Appearing as the spokesperson, Director Wicker takes no questions from the media and bows before leaving the conference room. Oh, see you, Nuna! Thanks for dropping by. Sorry, I ended up yapping. Having escaped the relentless cameras in hot pursuit, Director Wicker feels satisfied. His mission is complete, and all that remains is filing his final report. Until this very hot guy comes by. I don't know, he just sounded kind of hot. Just as he relaxes, a curtain flickers in his periphery. A hard object is pressed against the back of his head. If we were reading BL, that hard object would be something else. I'm sorry. Hi, Xinyan. Hi. I'm sorry. It's because you guys said BL, alright? I'm still thinking about BL. This scene is turning into something else in my head now. Oh god.
我问你的，只要不说谎，我保证你的脑袋完好。
He sounds hot. He has to be. He is this the 6LI maybe?
有话好说。
Okay.
庄园在哪儿？
我不。
The lie that was said instinctively has barely left his lips as the sound of a laser weapon being charged resounds. Director Wicker bites the tip of his tongue. He uses the sharp pain to regain his ability to think and weigh his options.
我不确定，但有可能是在某座无名浮岛上。
Actually, so was he not supposed to know about the floating island? Is that why? I don't know.
浮岛的位置。
那是一座移动的岛，没有人知道具体位置。我这个身份知道这么多已经是例外了，你应该懂。
Oh, why does he know so much? You think maybe he's a spy?
最后一个问题，
你说，
丁叶维还活着吗？
I'm trying to think. Will I know who this is, by the way? Oh, hi, Sha! Hi! Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. I'm so glad you caught me live. And I'm so glad you caught me live now and not earlier. We were not exactly talking about amicable things. Oh, wait. My floating body is about to be revealed. Let me just lower down myself. I'm a little too overexcited. Minaide! Director Wicker feels as if lightning has struck the back of his head. His entire body, even his heart, feels slightly numb. Seemingly unsure of how to answer, he mumbles incoherently as if the question itself filled him with tremendous fear. A series of muffled gunshots reverberates behind him. Director Wicker's legs give out as he falls. He clutches his head. Horrified, he stares at the reflections on the wall. The assailant who attacked him is forced to leave through the window. Their face isn't revealed, not even once. The story will tell me Chinese article in-game specifies his name. Ooh, okay. Footsteps approach. Trembling, Director Wicker turns and cries out in shock.
庄先生，
吴总监，你将发布会处理得很好，没有辜负我的期待。不过你这个位置，好像知道了一些不应该知道的事。
Yeah, so how does he have knowledge that he shouldn't
关于
have?
那
That's
座
what I
浮
want to know.
岛，既然你这么感兴趣，要不要跟我去看看？
Hi, Christine! At the sight of Benedict's outstretched hand, Director Wicker knows he has no choice but to accept. The private aircraft takes off under the cover of night. It encounters a floating island that suddenly appears like a mirage. The aircraft lands and Benedict carries the unconscious Director Wicker into the island's only dense forest. He places the modified Director Wicker on a metal surface. Somewhere in the woods, almost like a sacrifice, the body sinks into the ground. I gotta say, that's pretty cool animation for storytelling, you know, for a visual novel. It's really cool. The platform quickly passes through the artificially constructed soil and enters a cold metallic interior. At the end of this journey is a vast hall. Inorganic light flickers and spreads. Electronic displays emitting cold lights envelop the area. Bright floors, curved walls, and soft lighting are constructed by holographic blue lines. In no more than 10 seconds, the space is fully built. Even more refined lasers interweave to form 4 or 5 human figures, one of them an absolute bombshell of a babe.
这就是阿特之
There
拳
she
最新
is
的成果，不怎么好看呢。
Oh, she takes my breath away. Guys. Guys. She looks so good. She looks so good. A figure walks around Director Wicker, loses interest halfway, and turns to ask another hologram.
卢老师，好久不见了。你从我的盖亚抢去那么多好东西，就只能做到这种程度吗？
阿特之拳的核心与盖亚无关，灵魂无法定型，外物无济于事。
The fountain of Octe's core. Okay, alright.
您来了。
I gotta say, Quiet Man sounds hot. He sounds kinda hot, okay? A new figure in the holographic space causes Lucius and the others to fall silent. They turn in unison to show their respect. They appear polite and trusting, even though he's an old man on a hospital bed.
不用太关注这个实验品，它只是今天的天头，或者说媒介。
The old man makes a beckoning gesture with his hand. The floating platform carrying Director Wicker slowly drifts towards him.
那您这次来，难道是深空信号有新的波段破译成功了？
Okay, so I realized there's actual constant new signals being sent out in the from the deep space tunnel. I know, I'm starting to really think it might be from ever on the other side. Sorry, I'm munching on fries. In English, there's a lot of hot new voices. Oh. The silence is abrupt and the holograms remain motionless. It's clear they're well versed in concealing their emotions. Finally, the old man rises from his deep contemplation. Subtle ripples appear in his otherwise emotionless voice.
最近深空隧道的移动，让我又想起了10几年前那个没有星光的夜晚，深空信号抵达地球的那一夜。
I wonder if he was already sick.
3、4年，航空航天科技上行的年代，人类对深空探索的野心膨胀得比大爆炸还快。
I realize he also did not say 2034.
3、4年。
三四年, 30 years. Oh wait, no, 34. All right, 3 in the year 34. I guess it means 2034. I see.
机构争相破译的，都想抢第一。文学界演绎的，无知庸民追捧的，还弄出个深空学会。
He's really mocking the people who created the academy. So he's mocking Xavier, right?
但是，只有我们的解码信息才最接近真相。
Stanley looks hot but doesn't. Wait, you guys saw? Wait, we get to see what Stanley looks like? Wait, what? Okay, don't tell me. I don't know. Don't tell me. Shh, quiet. Shh.
地球即将迎来大清洗。
He slowly exhales and forcibly suppresses his elevated tone and emotions.
随后，怪物出现，地磁紊乱，物种加速灭绝，信号里的警示一一应验。大清洗就是大淘汰。这颗星球想要抛弃我们，进入自己的下一段旅程。
I just realized, what exactly does next phase of existence mean?
所以这10几年来，我力主阿特之拳计划，派员空舰队深入隧道，为的就是不被抛弃。
Okay. So he means being abandoned by the planet. Got it.
虽有
I
波
thought
折，
by
但成功
Stanley.
收获了离他最近的那枚棋子。现在重提3、4年， 难道出了变故？
不被抛弃，那只会让你成为一条对命运摇尾乞怜的狗。
The next phase of existence is ultimate gooning. Probably immortality or godhood. But the world, though, the world wants to become immortal. Like, what is that next phase? I know for Stanley forever, their next phase is immortality. I remember this.
陆震，你人老了，
你人老了。
脑子里的铁块也生锈了。
Oh gosh, Stanley is really good at burning people.
人类只用几十年就完成了evolver的演进，佐证在未来，我们能够抵达比想象中更远的尽头——永生。
Yeah. Okay, sorry. I'll talk later.
谁说不是呢？逃过上一次大清洗的利莫里亚人，简直就是永生的活标本。
Okay, I was just thinking how it seems like Quiet Man, out of all of them, Quiet Man is the most skeptical. And I wonder if that's why he's dealing with Raphael. I have a feeling Quiet Man might slowly come to our side, you know?
当然了，还有从深空另一端回来的小朋友们，说明还是有人找到了跨过大清洗的方法嘛。星球永生，只是耗费的人多一点，但还是很划算的吧？你说是不是啊，小宋
？Anyway, for Chinese players, what is Saurin's Chinese name? Why does she call him Xiao Song? Is his name Song something? I don't know. It just sounds like she's oddly, like, fond of this,
迄今
this
为
boy.
止，除了对深空信号的破译，并没有地球将在短时间内迎来末日的确切佐证。
Yeah, he's so skeptical.
N109区那位杀不死的怪物，我们也无法完全确定其生命形态是否真的不灭。那么，如何判断我们对永生的坚持是一种崇高的追求，还是荒诞的杞人忧天？
It's true. So he doesn't even know. Like, he's not even sure that Silas is what you call immortal. But I also don't think Silas is immortal. If anything, I think he's more like unkillable, maybe. I don't know. I don't know.
深空信号不是神谕，也并非预言，它是宇宙运行的规则，向人类网开一面的仁慈。我们所能解读的是早已书写好的既定事实。
Predetermined facts already set in stone. I feel like I feel like those signals are most definitely messages probably from Ever in a different universe where they've already achieved what they wanted and they're sending it here. Kinda. Because then how did he know that they're predetermined facts already set in stone? So they're saying those messages are like prophecies.
你想要的所谓佐证，已经是这个世界的一部分了。
Is that the woman that showed up when MC absorbed the spatium core? Yes, that is the same woman. I just did not think she'd be so hot. He raises his hand. Violently fluctuating metaflux envelops the man bound on the platform. The transformation is completed instantly. A wanderer replaces the human shell, only to be killed moments later by hidden weapons. A crisp metallic chime accompanies the fresh protocore as it falls onto the platform.
星河就是最强有力的佐证之一。裂孔灾变后， 发现星河能量与它的关联时，我就知道宇宙给予我的使命是什么了。只有利用星河加速文明发展，让人类完成符合进程的永生，才能顺利度过大清洗。深空隧道引发的异常越来越频繁，你们看，星河无时无刻不在指引我们。
The protocore trembles and rolls into a container that extends beneath the platform. Saurin makes several gestures in the air. The rhombic container activates the protocore as if it's establishing a connection with some distant space. I've always talked about the sound design, and I cannot express just how much I love the sound design of this game, seriously. A rift that's shorter than a finger opens in the air. It quickly closes as its energy is depleted.
最近频繁出现的异象空间和磁场动荡，几乎触及时间与空间的边缘。
Wait, so are they the reasons that these spatial anomalies are happening? Because it looked like Saurin was trying to create a rift. So, I don't know.
当一个星球被卷入这样的异常中，那就离解体不远了。
Thing is, the more I look at Saurin, the more I think he's kind of cute. But not in an attractive way, more like in an adorable way.
希望这次真的可以打败你们那位小王子，向他证明我们小宋才是最厉害的。
回溯小组的事，轮不到你来消遣。
See, I like how he can say that. Yeah.
需要我们提供什么帮助吗？
少拿你洗脑研究对象的那套来恶心人。
everyone is like everyone shading Lucius, and deserved is all I can say.
不需要任何人的认可。
Orbit's schedule definitely needs an arrangement. Zav all by his lonesome on Monday and 3 allies on a Friday. He just needs a new... No, his haircut is what makes him adorable. What do you mean? He's kind of like a cutie pie. I would be evil too if I had that haircut. You guys, stop clouding on him. He looks great. You guys are cruel.
我会让沈星回败于他所坚持的伪
Yeah,
善、
you guys are
高
so
傲
mean.
和不切实际。这样的结局，足以证明我的正确。
I'm saying he looks cute despite the bowl cut. Okay? He looks kind of adorable.
好了，你的事，他们也不是真的关心。
Several hoarse, irregular coughs ring out like a broken clock. It creates a rhythmic agitation that makes hearts flutter. I don't get this. Why? Why does it create a rhythmic agitation that makes hearts flutter? Is there something about his voice?
隧道在逼近，牢笼在缩紧。
Oh man.
是时候该让他回到我们之间了。
Whoever voiced Stanley, his coughing was very... I wonder if he waited until he had a cold to like record that cough. It sounds so real.
不要让神语者真正苏醒。
this
我们
part.
最重要的希望，绝不能被磨除。
When he says most important hope, does he mean Zane himself? Or MC? Maybe they need Zane to complete their research. Well, I mean, yeah, they do need him for the Fountain of Ate. It is based on Zane's research, but... Yeah, they're afraid of Zane. That not necessarily Zane, they're afraid that Zane will fulfill himself as an emissary because he is currently rejecting his role as an emissary. It's really interesting. Like, we always knew he was connected to Astra. I still believe he might actually be Astra. What if, by unlocking all the secrets of the fractal library, he unlocks his full potential and, you know, takes over his role as emissary and actually becomes Astra? I don't know. It's really interesting. There's really more. Despite the 3 myths we've read so far, this one chapter single-handedly opened up so many questions about their past selves. It's crazy. Saurin's image flickers and disappears, and the meeting ends.
那我就祝大家一切顺利了。
The holograms scatter and fade away as the cold laboratory's walls dissolve. The scene of clouds dyed and the sunset's colors replaces it. An empty hospital bed hovers above the clouds. It chooses to decay with the twilight rather than surrender to the night. Fractal Library needs to unlock better hairstyles for Saurin. Chat, I did not raise you to be a bully. You don't bully Saurin based on his looks, okay? We don't bully people based on their looks in this channel. We bully them based on their rotten personality. You apologize to his haircut right now. Bad chat. Where's my spray bottle? I'm gonna spray you all. Bad chat. Who's being bad? You're being bad. Bad chat. It's okay, he's fictional. My words being used against me. You have learned well. I have taught you well. Oh god. You guys. I pity Saurin. Maybe this is what he had to in bullying his haircut? Oh, you guys are so funny. Okay. Back to Lincoln City. Tires scrape the ground and whip up the wind. A brand new 470 HM carries me across the mover bridge that's located above the city.
事发地磁场存在双重波动，但未检索到匹配流浪体，有可能是新型，当心些。
Oh, why send MC if it's a new type? Seriously, this association has so much faith in MC. Copy that. I'm 5 kilometers away from my destination. I'm ready to do some dynamic data collection.
什么凌空式穿模、次元壁破裂，还有时空开裂，最近来的都是这种抽象任务。我看大家都被那场反击的大雪吓成惊弓之鸟了。
I see. When the world is too peaceful, people tend to find their own sources of entertainment.
每天任务暴涨500个，你乐，
Damn.
我可不乐。
Okay, don't be glum. I'll buy you a soda to sweeten your day when we get back. After my call with the data analysis team ends, I look at the sky near the mission site. The clouds stretching out for kilometers appear as if they've been sliced by a giant blade. Ooh, what? The cut looks clean. Is Lincoln Online glitching again? It looks beautiful, though. What? As the snow that fell outside of winter melts, the recent Alterum incident is... Oh, they're talking about the Alterums, okay. It's slowly forgotten by the public. However, unusual celestial phenomena pulled back the curtain on apocalyptic fears in people's hearts, because it's snowing when it shouldn't, right? Afterward, anomalies, both big and small, arrive one after another. Ah, that's what the... You know, the evil duos we're talking about, the evil group. We need to give them like a group name. Let's call them the baddies. The badass trigger. No. That's for Silas. My bad. I apologize. Bad mouth. They're accompanied by rampant rumors such as the deep space tunnel expansion theory, the sixth mass extinction. Oh gosh, this is a mouthful. The sixth mass extinction event. That's really hard. Extinction event and the great human catastrophe of 2099. Aside from burdening deep space hunters and evil police with countless unnecessary tasks, these rumors injected plenty of chaotic entertainment into the otherwise mundane lives of Lincoln's residents. The only reassuring thing here is that Zane hasn't shown any more abnormalities, but I know his troubles didn't end just because the Fountain of a Tape press conference was cancelled. Benedict is continuing this plan behind the scenes again. Perhaps Zane's confrontation with them has also temporarily moved below the surface. Okay. Ever since we parted ways at the cemetery... okay, here. He's been he's been visiting the Fractal Library more frequently. Maybe he's trying to find a solution to this dilemma in the world of books. Oh no. Ooh, oh dear. Oh dear. That strange boy with white hair told me all of this. He called himself Shubai. Is that Chinese? Shubai? Shu as in books? Bai as in white? Am I wrong? Or Shu as in snow? So Snow White? Is he Snow White? Do you guys know his Chinese name? Can you put it in the chat for me? He somehow got an electronic watch. Who, Shubai? When he's not using it to explore the novel world of the internet, he confides in me using what he calls irreverent words. Oh, okay. Thank you, Yue. Thank you. Okay, sorry. My Mandarin isn't great. For example, the emissary is hiding in the maze of bookshelves and ignoring everyone. Wait, what? The emissary is pulling all-nighters again. Shubai really wants to call him the emissary, huh? The emissary only ordered... Oh no! He doesn't ask if I want anything. Oh no! Oh no! Zane, don't bully the kid! That's adorable! That's so mean! At least the Fractal Library can access the internet. Justice for Shubai. I turn off the motorcycle's engine when I reach my designation. I refocus, remove my helmet, and approach the edge of a buzzing crowd. Wait, what? Oh, I think it's because I lowered down the volume of the music, or I suddenly can't hear them very well. Wow, blame it on the mom. She's scanning. On-site dynamic data collection will take 30 seconds. I'll check the records from the nearby stabilizer. Ooh, look at all this high techie stuff. So she got it? The fluctuation amplitude has been normal for the past 3 days. Whenever those coupled fluctuations appear, they coincide with protocore transport vehicles passing through. So there's something in those cars.
那这属于正常扰动。动态数据接收完毕，稍等。算法中心出结果了，流浪体出现概率为0.51%。漂亮，乌龙任务再次加1。其实很多罕见景象就是单纯的天文现象，可能是我们太紧张了。
Or they're doing it on purpose. Are they trying to spread the hunters thin? That's a good thing. A false alarm is better than the actual thing. Since the data has been verified, I'll close the case. Oh. Wide-range protofield anomalies detected in Lumia Estas. Why does that sound Spanish? Lumia Estas district. Immediate on-site confirmation required. Conduct joint investigation with Special Task Force to assess potential water threats. Confirmed! This is new. I feel like we don't exactly encounter evil police officers often. Oh, the voices are low in Japanese too? Oh, okay, got it. Wait, what? Otto, the city inspector? What? Pushing through the crowd, I pass through the light barrier with Special Task Force the Special Task Force is set up. When I turn my head, I lock eyes with the officer on duty. Who are you? I'm telling you, Otto is sus, guys. Otto is sus. I've always felt sus about Otto. Otto is so overworked, right? Familiar stranger, but who was that? I actually don't recognize this voice.
最近这是第5次和你接了同一个任务吧？真巧。
Really? Who are you though? After evacuating the crowd and finishing our mission, the officer and I crack open energy drinks for each other outside a convenience store. After the last Alterum-related incident, your department and our association have been doing a long-term joint operation. Oh, thank you, MC, for explaining it. We'll probably keep running into each other.
说是加强警猎合作，互相学习，但我看就是有事瞒不住了。
哦，
听说了吗？有人真在森林里看到了一艘未来飞船，时空裂缝里掉出来的。
Is it trace back? Is it?
这个案子一流转到系统里就消失了，没鬼才怪呢。
Wait, what? Really? A futuristic spaceship? That's really sci-fi. Haha. MC knows it's trace back, isn't
我
it?
今天已经处理5个异常事件了，准备再干2单就去吃饭。你呢？
Are we gonna... Oh? MCB like, don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. There's an extremely subtle disturbance behind me. What's going on? It's like 2 bubbles rising from calm waters. They're followed by a trace akin to gently rippling waves that swiftly disappears. Are they invisible? Someone's walking invisible? I look at the magnetic field stabilizer. It's not sending out an alert.
怎么？有情况？
It's from No Hunt Zone number 39. There might be more to this than meets the eye. I shouldn't involve other people for now. I shake my head and the words Xavier said not too long ago echo in my mind.
根据我的观察分析，特别能干的野猫特警，通常容易被特别离奇的案件吸引。
Oh, right. There's an update on that case we handled together. The one about the bathroom sink turning into pure gold. What? This time it was the toilet that transformed. The child's hand is stuck to it. Oh no.
真的？不会让我遇到点石成金一窝窝了吧？
Ooh. The
黄金马
Midas
桶案就
touch.
交给我吧，我还能跑。也祝你下次任务顺利，出入平安
Oh,
啊！
she's trying to lead her away. Once the officer's figure disappears into the distance, I pull out my phone and send a voice message to a familiar chat. Xavier, No Hunt Zone number 39 shown signs of a magnetic field overlap. I'm heading there now. How are things on your end? Are we gonna see Xavier? Xavier! Oh, No Hunt Zone number 39 was once part of the, Lumiaestas district. It's where a large expanse of high-rise buildings was built along the waterfront to get a view of the river. Kind of sounds like, Venice, a little bit. But when the Chrono Rift catastrophe struck, the natural beauty and value that humans had assigned to it became meaningless. It is said that No Hunt Zone number 39 wasn't supposed to be irrecoverable. Right. But at some point, wanderers began emerging endlessly from the building's overlapping shadows. It's as if a crack leading to some monster lair had opened up. I need a drink of water, 1 second. Okay, sorry. Lumiere District. Lumiastus. Okay, thank you, Yet-chan. The energy levels in the air significantly drop later on and remain stable, and its danger levels are far below the average for No Hunt Zones. However, no one believes No Hunt Zone number 39 can be reclaimed. Is the No Hunt Zone 39 the same place as Raph's promise card? I don't think so. They went out of town and it was a ghost town, so I think it's just another case of reused backgrounds. This background was first used in Decoherence, Caleb's myth, and I guess they reuse it just to, you know, show ruins of certain worlds or areas. And yeah, I can understand why you'd be confused. I have to remind myself. They reuse backgrounds. Outside the perimeter, I've just parked my motorcycle when Xavier starts a video call with me. We get to see Xavier. 盛世回。
你一个人吗？确定是磁场重叠？
Oh wait, sorry. It is. Those coupled fluctuations, like two bubbles bursting one after another on the water's surface, are obvious. This isn't a false alarm from the association.
收个尾就去找你，给我2分钟，最多2分半。
How's he so fast? All right, he teleports.
如果看到像回溯者的人，
Oh. I'll quietly follow them. You told me this multiple times already. You've turned into a worrywart with all this nagging, Xavier.
哦，嫌我啰嗦的人应该也不会想听盖亚密钥的研究结果吧？
No, I do. You and Jeremiah finally figured it out? Tell me.
和之前的初步检查一样，我们打不开，只能确定密钥内部是某种未知物质，绝不是芯片。
You mean?
只能找到严宋，看他有没有打开的办法。毕竟他和旧盖亚研究中心比较熟。
I wonder if he knows he's colluding with the languid woman.
所以你背着协会偷偷给我打黑工的事，还要继续？
Is that what she's doing? It's a win-win collaboration, but you make it sound like I'm getting a bad deal. Unable to stop myself from grumbling internally, I poke his smiling face on the screen. That's so cute. Who would have expected things to turn out this way 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago, okay. Yeah, so why is she...
不管是什么破裂还是穿模，本质都和磁场波动有关，不能玩笑对待。
Phasing in and out is scary.
我知道近来的无效报案很多，这也更容易让人忽略真正的危险。各位务必提高警惕。
As the briefing ends and the crowd disperses, I see a figure who shouldn't be here. Xavier? He showed up voluntarily. Is the world actually ending? Why? In a usually deserted, quiet corner of the Unicorn's building lobby, I raise my arm to block that sneaky figure's path. Oh, did she kabedon him?
竟然在墙角也能遇到你，好有缘分，搭档。
好有缘分。This isn't fate. I'm cornering you and skipping the small talk. Xavier, you're at the association because those abnormal magnetic fields are actually a problem, right?
问题就是磁场有异常。
Oh. So then... Okay, alright. My other arm quickly rises, and I promptly cut off his escape route on the other side. MC, you're having too much fun with this. You're having way too much fun with this. You're trapped. His eyelashes are lowered, and he doesn't speak. He just looks at me. What are you doing? Are you trying to use your eyes to show your sincerity? I'm not falling for that today. Speak for yourself. I've fallen for it.
脑坏他。
As he speaks, he furrows his brow, his eyes showing reproach. His expression displays disapproval. He's trying so hard. I'm not falling for this one either.
哦，
I'm falling for it though. I'm
不用等了
folding.
我也没有第3套了。
No, the poor baby. How dare he? How dare he? Fine, if you won't tell me, then I'll go ask our good friend, Jeremiah. Oh, MC, you did that. Oh, God. Yeah. Of course, MC would use his jealousy. Didn't I tell you guys? The best and quickest way to get what you want from Xavier is to use his jealousy. Oh, God. Oh, God. I turn and look at Xavier.
找严宋。
Oh, he's looking for Saurin.
根据我们对他的了解，他很有可能就藏在某些真正存在异常的磁场区域里，而这些有异常的磁场，大部分或许都和引力锚有关。
Remind me again. Flux Nexus is that thing that disrupts the stabilizer, right? Right? And it attracts wanderers to the area. Am I wrong? Do you guys remember Flux Nexus? I feel like that's what it was. Oh no, was it that thing that created illusions? I think, right? Guys, tell me. You can spoil me now. It's not really a spoiler since we've learned about this, the Flux Nexus. Oh, it is. Okay, perfect. All right. Aside from hiding in magnetic fields, are there any other clues that can help us locate Saurin as quickly as possible?
最近有些失联很久的回溯者也秘密回到领空了。他们都是当初跟着严嵩陆续离开回溯小组的人。
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So they create it disables the stabilizers and attracts wanderers. Got it. Thank you, guys. Thank you. It's hard to keep track, you know. Seriously.
所以我今天去找了𝓥𝓮。
Oh. Wait, what?
当初
Really?
他们是一起离开回溯小组，加入 Ever 的。严嵩的下落，恐怕只有𝓥𝓮知道了。
Okay. I've heard the name Isaiah before. I saw him at a psychiatric hospital too. That was in was it the fever card? What was it called? Was it Feverish Attempts? I think that's what it was. I can't remember. At that time, I was doing a Wanderer Defense seminar and happened to run into Xavier, Jeremiah, and the person they hid behind them. Ah, okay. He was a strange young man who appeared to be mentally ill. And mentally ill. Yet, he stared at me with a sharp gaze and said he knew me. Oh, MC remembers that? Damn. According to Xavier, Isaiah had already escaped with a lot of Everett's classified information. He was on the run for a while. True! So maybe he's now on our side. Or maybe has no choice but to be on our side. When they saw him again, he had already become dazed and confused. He also lost part of his memory. I haven't seen Isaiah in a long time. Jeremiah must have moved him somewhere else. How has he been lately? Did he remember the grievances and entanglements between you two? Does he still remember Saurin? And he's your cousin. Eh? Ah? Huh? Huh? Điểm會突然之間失蹤啊, huh? Why? Wait, what? Am I misreading this? Isaiah's missing, right? He's talking about Isaiah? What the fuck? Are you serious? Are you serious? What? What? Did Saurin kidnap him?
应该不是。我去了丘诺亚安置他的小屋，里面的衣服都在，唯独少了
His body himself?
烛光骑士团的制服。
Oh! So he's running around in a Lightseeker's uniform?
他大概是想起了什么事，要以他最看重的身份去做。
Oh. At the edge of No Hunt Zone number 39, a somewhat furtive figure flashes by. Those long robes look out of place in Lingon City. And what's even more peculiar is... when he disappeared, did he take the order of Lightseeker's uniform and sneakers?
鞋柜里的确少了一双运动鞋，蓝色的。你
She's seen him. So she's seen him. She sees him right now. I immediately cross the perimeter and start up the 470HM. I chase after those blue sneakers. I see him! Hurry up! You need to be here now! Wait, what? Sorry, let me just catch up on chat. I see some of you are confused. Wait, what? The spice is canon? Does that mean MC and Xavier did the devil's tango? Cannot. Well, yeah, they did. Oh, do you? Okay. Okay, I know what you mean now. I know what you mean. Yeah, guys, all the cards, they are canon if that is the route that MC took. So the main story that we're reading, the reason why it's so confusing, and I think this is one of the reasons why I was also confused, is that right now in the main story, whenever she has a chapter with the LI, it's kind of like a morph of reality. Once that chapter is focused on that LI, you assume that she has chosen his route. And then when she leaves the chapter, then she's back to just by herself. But when it's a chapter with an LI, that is the route that she took with that ally. So basically, it's kind of like magic. Every time she's with Zane, it's the canon route that she's dating Zane. And then when she leaves and the next chapter she's with Xavier, then it's the canon route that she's dating Xavier. So every time they interact with each other, it's just assuming that she's playing that route in an Otome game. Like that. So yeah. Oh, all the cards are canon. Yeah, they are canon. They've happened. But it's just very confusing, I think. Because personally, I thought the main story would be separate, right? MC the 5-timer. But yeah, I thought it would be separate. But then I realized, okay. It's just that whenever she interacts with a love interest, the world immediately morphs into, yeah, she's dating that guy. That kind of thing. When you think about it, it's kind of like you as the player, isn't it? When you're playing Xavier's card, you're dating Xavier. But when you're playing Zane's card, you're dating Zane, that kind of thing. But now, yeah, no, it's not like that anymore. I think ever since the branch stories, everything changed. Everything changed since the branch stories attacked the main story. Kind of thing. The 470 HM races through the dilapidated streets as I watch Isaiah dart into an intersection. Oh gosh, the sound. He entered a narrow, winding alley squeeze between two tall buildings. Who knows where it leads? He wasn't in the best place when I saw him last time, but he's still a backtracker, so I shouldn't underestimate him. Are we gonna see him? Are we gonna fight? I'm ready! I'm ready to fight! I stop at the intersection to think for a moment. Oh, okay, I guess not. Then I leave the motorcycle running and quietly go off. Get off, right? I'll approach the alley's entrance on foot. As I look down the intersection, I notice something hidden deep within the alley's darkness. This doesn't feel like a trap or ambush. What's this? What's this? That fluctuation! It's inside! If Isaiah knows Saurin's whereabouts, then maybe he fled here to meet him. I send the updated coordinates to Xavier and crouch as I slip into the alley. MC. Can't you just stay put? My combat boots traverse the dust-covered ground silently. Not even a single speck is stirred. I advance cautiously when my body feels heavy all of a sudden. It's as if I've passed through an invisible barrier. She's passing through proto-fields, isn't she? Flinching back, I find a soft glow suddenly filling my vision. Ooh! Ooh, she traveled to the space where it's back in that time. Ooh, wait, this is gonna be good. This is good. Okay, I gotta put my fries on the corner 1 second. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, fries on the corner. Let me just have a sip of tea 1 second. Okay. You can think of it as her tapping into different realities. Yes, that's pretty much it, yeah. Whenever she meets one of the love interests, it's a different reality. Which can be confusing. But if you think about it, that's basically what you're doing as you play this Otome game. Kinda. What's going on? The narrow alley is replaced by a spacious stone street that leads to a plaza. At its center is a massive sculpture. I step back and turn around, but I don't return to familiar surroundings. The sensation beneath my feet is so real that it's undeniable. I experienced this before in the other magnetic field overlaps I've dealt with. In a park, a vintage stable appears out of nowhere. Stairs leading to a rooftop turn into a mural. A well materializing next to a platform. But none of those anomalies were as vivid as this. It really feels like I traveled into another world. Ooh, 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 ooh. Who's this? That somewhat haughty voice belongs to Isaiah, who looks even more arrogant than he sounds. Oh, really? The well-fitted knight uniform makes him look much sharper, and... Do you guys hear the music? Something silly is gonna happen, isn't it? This music can only mean one thing. This scene's pretty funny. I knew it. I knew it. And if you ignore his blue sneakers, he'd probably be intimidating. Okay. Okay. Unfortunately, they're hard to ignore.
太失礼了，你这是什么眼神？
Oh my god! Wait! Wait a minute! Guys, remember how I say we don't bully people's looks? We don't make fun of people's looks. Okay? Okay? But I can tell you, if Xavier was my cousin, my royal cousin, and Xavier looks like that, while I looked like this, I get it, I get it. I'd be pretty mad too. I'd be pretty mad too. But hey, no, he has his own charm, guys. He has his own charm.
要不是骑士长靴在之前的战斗里损坏了，你以为我想穿得这么不伦不类？
I wonder how blue his sneakers are.
丘诺亚那个卑劣的小人，只给我准备了一双外出用鞋。
Wow, he definitely has grievances. Sorry. Seeing that I'm not reacting to his complaints, Isaiah probably feels like he's talking to himself. Gritting his teeth, his expression shifts. He raises his chin to address me with renewed dignity. Okay.
在禁猎区外我就发现你了，你果然会响应王土的召唤来到这里，这是你的命运。
Oh. Oh, okay, I see.
也是命运赐予我的机会。
Oh. I like him. I like his spunk, you know? But it could also be the music. It's really warping how I'm viewing him right now. A faint luminescence coalesces in his hands and transforms into a short a short. Did it have to be a short sword? This game is so mean to him. He points it at me.
烛光骑士团第5分队队长，王宫议事会上席议员，最后一代王室成员𝓱𝓮。
Okay.
向你发起荣誉决斗。
Oh. Okay. You'll fight me as 3 people? What does she mean by that? Wait, you're going to fight me as... Oh, because of his titles! Wait, you're going to fight me as 3 people?
我可以为荣誉奋战而死，但绝不能被你侮辱致死。
To be fair, that was kind of funny, MC. It turns out, even the most arrogant person will lose their dignity when pushed to the breaking point. Oh. Isaiah doesn't wait for my response. As soon as he finishes shouting, he charges at me like an elegant yet furious goose. Why goose? He raises his sword. I move almost simultaneously. I'll create some distance between us and use electrical rounds to incapacitate him. As soon as the bullet leaves the gun barrel, my target has already flickered and vanished. He can... Oh, yeah. Light seekers tend to be able to do that, right? Having seen Xavier's teleportation combat style so many times, my heart skips a beat. I pick a direction and run.
决斗之时当逃兵，哼，你变了。
Oh. I look back. Isaiah is now standing where I had been, his sword slicing air. He looks in the direction I fled to, and his figure flickers and vanishes once again. Shh. Enemies who can teleport are so annoying. Xavier's weakness. What was it again? Before I can figure it out, a light flashes. Isaiah teleports to be just a few steps away from me. That's right, distance. Even if they both use the light evil, he's still not Xavier. Oh, this poor man. This poor man keeps getting compared to... Poor man. Only those whose evil is as strong as Xavier's can teleport everywhere. Judging by Isaiah's evil, 10 meters is his limit. A strategy gradually takes shape in my mind, and I sprint at full speed toward the plaza. Angry goose. Yes. Excuse me. Don't forget Isaiah is not mentally stable. Okay. The traps I dropped along the way occasionally work. They electrocute Isaiah until he flickers like a malfunctioning streetlight. Oh no! When I reach the base of a giant sculpture, I prepare to welcome a furious Isaiah into my trap. But he actually stops in his tracks.
竟然在这里停下！你知道站在这里决斗意味着什么吗？
Oh, was it like in that Lightseeker myth? Following his arm, I examined the somewhat indistinct statue behind me. There's no music, right? The magnetic field isn't stable enough. The sculpture's upper half is lost in a shapeless void, and the lower half isn't exactly solid. It looks like a sword.
不管有意还是无意，既然你主动让这场决斗在女神圣剑杯的见证下继续。
Isaiah flourishes his blade, then he holds it upright in a formal stance.
我会以更加认真的态度对待。
I like him, you know? I don't know what it is, but I like him. Why did he suddenly get so serious?
沉默不语。我知道你的打算，激怒我，使我失去理智，抓住漏洞，将我一举降服。
He does sound like a rage... wait, easily rage baited. 1 second. Okay, 1 second. I've increased the volume because I see some of you saying the game is a bit low. Right? Okay.
那就试试看，如今的你还能不能看穿我的剑招？
Meeting his calm gaze, I have a bad feeling about this. Blade strikes, each faster than the last. Move closer step by step. When my heel hits the hard base of the sculpture, I realize I have nowhere to run. What? Oh, look at him. He's so pissed.
沈星回。
Before the light fades, Isaiah... Oh, look at Xavier. Oh my gosh! Oh dear! I'm sorry, but when he's mad, my heart beats. I'm getting a little dazed right now. Oh my gosh. Be mad more. Before the light fades, Isaiah is already calling out the name of the person before him through gritted teeth. He looks so good angry. I don't know. Is it just me? Is it just me? Am I a degenerate? Am I mean? Am I awful? I want him to be mad. I love seeing him angry. Okay. Alright, okay. I need to... Alright. Just to recap what we've seen so far. Bad guys meet up. Some robotic guy wants to know about Stanley. The bad guys meet up. They're talking about decoding a message from Deepspace. They seem to be up to something. And they need MC now more than ever. Ever, get it? Ever, more than ever. And now all these weird fluctuations. Saurin says that they've escalated and they seem to reach time and space, which is why we see the connections of these, of another world being connected to 𝓥𝓮𝓻. Okay. But now we don't know if Saurin is doing it intentionally. I feel like it's intentional. And that's why Xavier is looking for Isaiah, so Isaiah can look for Saurin. Okay, yeah. That's it. Ah, yes, and they want to reach immortality. Oh no, guys, I think I'm coming down with a
对
cold.
手
I
无寸
feel
铁
it.
的人挥剑，这是你的骑士礼仪吗？
Oh. Unarmed opponent?
什么手寸铁？他明明有枪。
Exactly. She has a gun. I was just gonna say. Xavier looks at me and the gun in my hand. His expression remains the same.
决斗一方不持剑，就是不对。
Oh, I see, I see.
看在骑士服的份上，我认可你对这场决斗的重视。
The familiar light blade in his hand gathers lightly as he gently pushes me back with his sword arm. The blade cuts the air as it's pointed directly at its opponent.
他没有剑，我有。
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
你当我傻？上次就没赢过你，我才不。
Similar to how Isaiah didn't give me the option to refuse, Xavier doesn't wait. God, he's so hot right now. Holy shit. Oh, let's go, let's go! Get him! Get him! Get him! In a flash of light, two blades, one long, one short! Why they gotta do him so dirty like this? In a flash of light, two blades, one long, one short. Clash. They're so mean. Why do I have to say that? Oh no. At first, I admire the intensity of their battle and the excellence of their swordsmanship. But then the flashing lights, bright and bright and dim. Stop. I feel so bad for Isaiah. He has a short sword and his light is also dim. Look. If I were him, I would hate Xavier as well. This is so mean. Becomes so dazzling that I can no longer make out the fight's progress. Oh god. Oh, sorry, I swallowed my own my own spit. Shit. Oh god, okay. Oh god. It is literally a swordsmanship. God. Finally, a cry of pain cuts through this thorough display of light pollution. Sorry, guys, it's a bit flashy, my bad. Whether bright or whether bright or dim, all the lights have now fallen silent. Isaiah rolls around the smooth stone pavement until he comes to a stop in front of me.
你押上的所有荣誉，尽归于他。
凭什么？
凭你输了。
Stop! Where these two are so good. Oh my god, these two are so good. They're like children. Oh my god, they're like children. Stop! What's going on? Oh no. Fine. It's pointless for me to take it anyway. Xavier can't help but chuckle, and judging by how Isaiah's glaring at us, it seems he'd like nothing more than to leap up and stab his sword through both of us. I crouch in front of him and pick up a badge that fell off his uniform. Since you lost, I should be able to ask a few questions. You escaped and came all the way here. Why? He's still so smug.
这个磁场不够稳定，不是问话的地方，带他回去慢慢问吧。
I look at Xavier and he gently shakes his head.
严颂不在这里。
Oh. All right. Seeing a band of light as thick as hemp rope appear in Xavier's palm, Isaiah rubs his waist as he gets up. Hatred tinges at the words that leave his mouth.
不许帮我！我是烛光骑士团第5分队队长，王宫议事会。
OK.
保证不再乱跑。
OK.
有圣剑碑的见证。
OK. This is the first time Xavier looks directly at the statue, known as the Holy Sword of the Goddess, since he arrived here. He looks as calm as still water, and he says nothing else.
沈星回，你抓了我也没用，你们不知道离开这里的办法。
Wait, stop. Oh, you know what? You know what? He does remind me of someone. He does remind me of someone. I'm sorry. Oh no, guys, I really think I'm coming down with a cold. Excuse me. It's kind of implied that they might be half siblings. I think he did say he's part of the royal family, and I do think they're more like cousins than siblings. But it sounds like you do.
但我不会透露。
Okay. You're one of us now. What you know, we know.
我算什么你们的人啊？
手下败将也是。
As he speaks, ribbons of light flow like water and form secure knots around Isaiah's wrists.
你
Stop being evasive. Just tell us how to get out. You don't want to be tied up forever, right? Xavier walks over to stand beside me and crosses his arms. With a calm confidence, we look at Isaiah. Isaiah maintains a composed expression while gritting his teeth. Then he reluctantly gestures at me.
对别人来说，破解重叠磁场很麻烦，但有你在就很简单。
Is she gonna resonate with them?
找到这片空间中聚集能量的引力锚，毁掉，能量散去，磁场自然会坍塌。
Yeah, so it is ever. They're planting that everywhere. I crouch and place my palm on the ground. I'm about to resonate with the surrounding environment, but Xavier pulls me back.
别轻举妄动，如果只是毁掉引力锚，我也可以。
你当然可以，用你的蚁瓮大爆发一次，什么磁场都能撑爆，前提是，你脖子上没有那东西。
Oh. Yeah, I see. They're actually talking about... they're actually talking about his, collar. Isaiah lifts his chin to expose his throat and mockingly taps his nape.
不然就是找死。
That's why he needs MC. Let me do it. I pat the back of Xavier's hand, then I close my eyes and activate my eVol to search for the flux nexus in the magnetic field. Yes! Izzy! 𝓥𝓲𝓮𝓻 𝓖𝓾𝓲𝓮𝓵𝓲𝓷𝓮𝓼. Yes! It is very similar. That's exactly who I was thinking about. Literally. Oh my god, thank you. I'm not the only one who see it. He does really remind me about 𝓥𝓲𝓮𝓻 𝓖𝓾𝓲𝓮. And not just the dynamic of how they act with each other. I think also the relationship. Royal cousins. I pat the back of my Xavier... of my Xavier. I pat the back of Xavier's hand. Then I close my eyes and activate my eVol to search for the flux nexus in the magnetic field. Going to where the energy converges, I discover that the flux nexus isn't very strong. I use the resonance eVol to destroy it. The swirling... Oh, wow. Okay, the swirling abnormally concentrated energy disperses like lambs released from a pen. It drifts away peacefully. The surrounding Excuse me, I burped. The surrounding scenery splits apart, collapses, and shakes violently. Taking one last look at the blurry visage of the Holy Sword of the Goddess, I suppressed the strange feeling welling up in my heart and grasped Xavier's outstretched hand. I said Xavier's. That's it. Aren't they going to mention the caller? They're not going to talk anymore? The 470 HM speeds away and the commotion fades with the receding dust clouds. This part of the urban ruins returns to its lifeless state once more. It's past midnight, thick fog rises amongst the towering buildings, and it silently creeps up their exterior walls to engulf them. 3 hooded figures walk into the fog and stir eerie ripples in their wake.
没有锚点，我们暂时进不去了。
Oh? What?
没想到他和沈星回会直接冲进来。
啊？
还不是因为1成，疯起来什么都不怕。
It really does sound like 𝓥𝓲𝓮.
他看到圣剑碑了吗？你们说，他会想起我们，想起费罗斯吗？
Oh. The backtracker acting as their leader crouches down, and her palm hovers over the ground. The chaotic traces are washed away as if they were cleansed by water. The cracked road beneath them seems corrupted like code that's glitched out. A small section transforms into a weathered, heavy slab made of pure white stone.
严肃没骗我们，这次是真的，他真的做到了。
Ah, they're trying to bring Philos here. I see. That's what he needs all the I see now. Gather all the wanderers, take their protocores, use it to open up a rift, and bring back all parts of Philos into this 𝓥𝓮𝓻 timeline. That's what Saurin is trying to do. And Ever is okay with that because then they could actually achieve immortality. So that's what it is. That's why they're helping Saurin. Yo, that's insane. It's the Xavier trio versus the rest of the backtrackers, yeah. It took like 7 chapters for you to realize? Oh. But then that's because I'm reading slowly and I can talk to you. That's why. That's very interesting. That's why they're gathering the wanderers. I see.
现在，等待就是最好的进攻。
可严嵩特地要求我们配合 Ever 的清理者，一起截杀沈星辉他们。
I do feel bad for the backtrackers though. They're so homesick. Like I can. What's the word? I feel bad for them, you know?
也包括陛下和丘诺亚吗？
And it seems like this one still holds some hope to be reunited with Jeremiah and MC.
他们应该阻止不了严嵩的计划了，有这个必要吗？
Oh. The backtracker falls silent. She presses her hand against the stone slab to slowly, reluctantly caress it.
严嵩不是一个合格的领路人。 要不要听他的话，你们自己决定。
Sympathize, yes, thank you.
无论他的心被仇恨裹挟，或是被疯狂蒙蔽，但他正在做的事，没有违背回溯小组的初心。所以在结果到来前，我绝不放弃。这是我作为回溯者的责任，也是我个人的心意。
前路未知，和放手一搏吗？哼。 事到如今还犹豫的话，我们未免也软弱过头了。
He didn't say we'd be too weak, right? One second.
前路未知，和放手一搏吗？哼，事到如今还犹豫的话，我们未免也软弱过头了。
Oh, okay, I get it.
如果所有人 都能一直像沈星回那样，回溯小组就不会是现在这种分崩离析的状况了。
Yeah, okay. I get it. Because you know, Xavier is a very outstanding person. There is most definitely envy in here, you know. And not to mention Xavier is very, like, reserved. I do feel bad for them. That's all I can say. The faint sound of a bell drifts from the fog's depths. The three almost simultaneously look into the distance. Classical buildings of varying heights cast shadows that flicker in and out of view. They vanish as quickly as they appear, while thick fog surges with hidden currents. Someone waits in restless anticipation for the final reckoning to arrive. Yeah, I was gonna say, I didn't know what the word was. I was gonna say aloof, but detached is also kind of right. And you can't really blame Xavier for acting very detached. He has a lot on his mind, man. I'm already surprised he hasn't gone insane. If anything, maybe this is a way of self-preservation, so he doesn't go insane. So, I don't know. Yeah, I feel for them. I do. Knowing that all Saurin is trying to do is get them back home is also heartbreaking. Okay. After leaving No Hunt Zone number 39, we resort Isaiah back to the flower shop. His hands are bound by bands of light.
说好了不帮我的，出尔反尔！我要把你碎尸万段，做成卡士达酱，涂抹在面包上吃掉。
What? Bro! Calm down! Damn! Isaiah, wow!
你从不吃卡士达酱。
Guys, they're bickering like children.
他们说不帮你，我说过吗？我没有吧。
That's true. Now in Jeremiah's territory, he grabs Isaiah in one fluid motion and throws him onto the chair. Then he pulls out plastic zip ties to secure him to its back. Seeing the lucky bamboo nearly wrapped up, Isaiah kicks his legs in a panic. A bucket of herbaceous peonies, grade A with a black label, falls over. What is with this description? The flowers lie scattered on the ground. It looks like Jeremiah has reached his limit.
我能把他打晕吗？
Oh no. That's not a good idea.
你真信他不会再背刺我们一次？
Without saying a word, Xavier drags over a high stool and sits down. He slightly raises his hand and creates 4 walls of light that surround Isaiah. I'm actually kind of worried that Xavier's using his evil so much.
姓沈的你，你竟然为了这点小事对我动用家法，这是侮辱！
Oh, oh no. Huh? This is baffling to watch. I nudge Jeremiah with my shoulder. What's the relationship between these two? Yeah, he says, Jaffa, like, the way, family's punishment, our house's punishment laws.
姓沈的你，你竟然为了这点小事对我动用家法，这是侮辱！
For something so small. Okay.
这小子也是菲罗斯星的王室，沈信辉他弟，表的，打生下来起就对沈信辉不服气。
Oh? Wait, no, he did. Did he try to say Didi?
这小子也是菲罗斯星的王室，沈信辉他弟，表的，打生下来起就对沈信辉不服气。
Wait, what?
这小子也是菲罗斯星的王室，沈信辉他弟，表的，打生下来起就对沈信辉不服气。
Yeah, I know. Biutai is cousin, like younger cousin. But then he said Di first. 沈信辉的弟. And then he stopped and then Biao Di. Right?
这小子也是菲罗斯星的王室，沈信辉他弟，表的，打生下来起就对沈信辉不服氣。
嗯。 I think it's because you can call your younger cousin Didi or Biaodi, could be. But it could be that they are... Oh, yeah, that is interesting. Like, to me, alright, to me, they could be half-siblings. Maybe. But no, I don't think it's not about the dad sleeping around. Remember royal... But then this is... What? When kings could have concubines? But I'm pretty sure it's just because... To me, what this says is that they used to be very close. And that's kind of sad. That they were probably very close, that they would just refer to him as Didi. You know? Yeah, he said Di 不是表的. Yeah. 真是为他弟. Yeah. I think it's not to hide a genuine mistake. It's more like to... It's more like correcting a habit. It's a way of creating correcting a habit. They're used to calling him Didi. So he had to clarify. He had to clarify to him that no, it's not actually his Didi, it's his Biaodi, you know? What do you mean they still close? I think to me this just means that they used to be so close. They used to call each other like 𝓮𝓲 and Didi, you know? But now that he's not, then he had to correct it and say, actually, cousins. But I think, yeah, it's more like cousins. I don't think Xavier has a brother. They were like brothers, yes, but they are just cousins. Yeah. You do think that they're half-siblings? I think they're more like cousins. Because for me, it sounds more like a slip of habit. Especially with... You saw how Xavier was laughing, right? And how they argued? They argued like children. And I think that's what they were trying to show. They were trying to show just how wild and rambunctious, if that's the word. So... No, he wasn't nervous. He was just correcting himself. He was correcting a habit. It was like a slip of a tongue. We used to call him Didi, but now, because of their relationship now, he's just saying, yeah, cousin. Oh. But yeah, that's mostly because of how the story is going, basically. Because you saw how close they are. And it's not, but you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, it's really kind of sad. No wonder these three, they have like a really good chemistry when they're arguing. Look, I'm not saying this because I want to portray Xavier's dad as like, what, only loyal to his wife. It is also very possible that he had lots of concubines. We don't know. I don't know the ruling structure of Philos. It seems to follow a more Western structure than it does an Asian one. So I don't know. But yeah. I do think it's more about the relationship rather than say hiding that he is a brother. But anyway, yeah. That's what I think, at least. Huh? He's royalty? Xavier? Royalty? You only picked this up now? Okay.
花很珍贵，你刚才不该踢翻。
That's all he cares about.
回答几个问题就放了你。
Isaiah silently glares at us. He settled for a non-violent, non-cooperative state. Okay, look. Also, the way Xavier talks to him, he's talking to him like he's reprimanding a younger brother, honestly. The standoff lasts for a second, then Xavier and I look at each other. The corner of his mouth twitches to signal for me to go, but I quirk an eyebrow to signal for him to go. These two. 3 seconds pass. Xavier's gaze shifts slightly. He gets up, moves me to the high stool with my back turned away, places his hands on my shoulders, and whispers.
要尽快从他嘴里问出有用的东西，只能你来。
Oh, really?
丘诺亚对上他容易吵架，我的仇恨值比较高，他不会轻易配合。
After that unfriendly encounter in the magnetic field overlap, He probably won't be willing to cooperate with me either. A soft laugh reaches my ears. Xavier gently touches my earlobe.
不要小看你在他这里的分量。
Aww. Aww, guys. Just... guys. Man, thinking about a time when all of them had the same goal, you know, traveling together. And that would also mean they all valued MC as queen. This is so painful.
对所有回溯者来说，你都是不一样的。
Fine, the worst that could happen is we waste more time. At least we have some to spare. The way he said that really hurt me. Gosh. Why are you making me so emotional? Xavier turns me and the stool to face Isaiah. I clear my throat before addressing him. Why did you run away?
你又为什么会出现在39号禁猎区附近？
I sensed a magnetic field anomaly there. We've been investigating anomalous incidents recently.
调查？那也就是说，那块磁场里是什么东西，你们也还不确定吧？不怕我故意误导你们？
My approach is no match for Isaiah. He's controlling the flow of the conversation. You escaped to go to No Hunt Zone number 39 because of the magnetic field overlap? How did you find it? Special equipment? Or did someone give you information? Oh, crap. Sorry. It's not hard to guess. That place must be related to the backtrackers. But Xavier and Jeremiah could only conduct systematic searches for abnormal magnetic fields. Someone is supporting Isaiah? Or was he the one who planted the flux nexus in that magnetic field? Ooh, I didn't think about that. But then he did have to find it, right? Oh, no. He could have planted it there. This relentless questioning is putting a considerable amount of pressure on him. I feel more confident. Okay. For the next question, I turn to Jeremiah. He decided to escape today. Is today special?
我给他订了每月1次的凌空月刊，除此之外，没有给他留下任何与外界联系的渠道。
Lincoln Monthly.
今天应该是收到月刊的日子。
Lincoln Daily, that must mean like a news, right? So he learned something in the news, right? In other words, you only learned about the anomalous incidents in Lincoln City today. We can assume that you were aware of the magnetic field overlap in No Hunt Zone number 39. Based on the reports in the newspaper, you knew that certain things had already begun.
你都大胆假设了，还问我做什么？
Stop! He sounds like a baby! No! Guys, I feel so much for Isaiah suddenly. Oh, here we go. Isaiah looks at me listlessly, his stubborn defiance gradually fading away.
39号禁猎区是严宋选定的地点之一，又离我最近，我顺便去确认一下而已。
Why is he pouting?
没想到，哼，所有人都小看了严宋。
我可没有啊。
I always knew he wasn't someone you could mess with.
我也没有。
就我有眼无珠行了吧？你们到底听不听啊？
Stop! This poor guy! Xavier and I promptly restrain Jeremiah, and Xavier puts on a serious expression. He signals for Isaiah to continue.
在回溯途中，我们曾经推演过许多可以解决菲罗斯困境的理论，比如星球移植。
That's what it was. Yeah, so they are really planning to move, to replant Philos. Damn.
看看重叠磁场的状态，难道你还没意识到这就是实现星球移植的方法之一吗？
Ah, damn.
我们讨论过的所有办法，都只存在于理论，绝不可能实现。
那你怎么解释磁场里的景象？如果只是一个因空间断裂或者错位产生的异常磁场，里面应该是空无一物。
He's not wrong. What about those buildings we saw? Those are clearly the products of a civilization.
39号禁猎区里的， 是菲洛斯。
Ah, he's telling her. Philos? Even though I had a feeling this might be the case, I'm still shaken by the confirmation. That's right, MC. You were standing on his home world. That's where the backtrackers came from? Xavier's home? As if sensing my unasked questions, Xavier shakes his head.
即便看起来确实就是我们的故乡，但我并不觉得那是真正的菲洛斯星。
Oh.
它更像是一种投影。
啊。
就像星球发出的光，走了许久才被观测到。我们看到的那一瞬，实则是它的许多年前。
I'm scared to ask how it's like now.
这一点我同意。
Oh, see?
眼下可以确定的是，严宋已经找到办法实现磁场重叠。或许，他真的在尝试星球移植。
Everyone is calm, so I quickly compose myself and follow their line of reasoning. I don't really understand the planet transplantation thing, but since it's supposed to solve Philos' predicament, it should be affecting Philos, right? Saurin is on Earth right now. You don't think he's planning to transplant Earth, right?
问得好。哼，如果没被你们抓回来，我已经找到严宋，逼问他到底要干什么了。
That's actually what we want to do.
这个问题，你们就自己去寻找答案吧。
你看，要不还是把他打晕吧。
Oh God. I wearily declined Jeremiah's kind offer while holding down his eager fists. I wonder why Xavier hadn't kept Jeremiah in check, only to see him looking down with a furrowed brow. He's seemingly lost in thought. Xavier? Are you thinking about Saurin's schemes?
暂时想不到他要干什么，但或许也不用非得知道他的目的。一味追求揣测敌人的动向，很容易被对方牵着鼻子走。
No, that's actually sound
我
logic.
们不用全知，只要找准大致的脉络，掐中命门，也能达到最终目的。很显然，严宋就是他所有计划中的命门。
But how do we convince him to give up once we find him? It's kind of cool because I'm seeing how Xavier is the captain, you know? His strategy, his logic is very sound.
也不一定要说服吧。
Xavier blinks.
大不了听取丘诺亚的建议，快速将人打晕，实现控制局面的效果。
Wow. I don't remember Xavier being this violent. I guess knocking people out is a tradition passed down between backtrackers. Xavier nods in a slightly bashful manner? What? It's as if someone just praised him. What? I'm speechless. Meanwhile, Xavier raises... Wait, are you telling me Xavier adapted this punch first, ask questions later kind of thing? Are you serious? That's hilarious. Oh my god, okay. I'm speechless. Meanwhile, Xavier raises his finger. The light walls and bands of light around Isaiah's wrists scatter into specks of starlight before dissipating.
除了39号禁猎区，还有哪些是严宋选好的地点？
打算一个一个找过去。我劝你想想清楚。你被艾薇抓到的那次，严宋也参与了抑制器改造。我们任何一个人对上他，都比你有胜算。
Wait, what? Sorry, one second. I'm trying to turn off the fan. Maybe that's what's giving me a cold. What? He was captured by Ever? And his suppressor was modified? Is that why they let him go? So that he could be there to absorb... Wait, what was it? MC absorbing him or him absorbing MC? I forgot. Yeah, no, it was MC absorbing his light. Is that what the modification for his suppressor does? Holy shit. Holy shit. Isaiah analyzes the situation calmly, even though his dissatisfaction with Xavier is evident in every word.
重叠磁场是严宋孤注一掷的赌局，这次他不会对任何人手软。
Can you like expand a little bit more on this suppressor, please,
以
guys?
他在
Hello?
Eva 能获得各种资源支持，你猜他手里有没有研发出专门针对你抑制器的东西？
Oh God, no! I don't like this. New plan. Xavier stays here. New plan.
应该有吧。
Oh shit. Saurin modified your suppressor? What did he do?
别担心，我不会让自己陷入被动。
How about you tell me?
除非你能把抑制器拆了。
Oh, we can?
绝对不行。
啊？哦，
那你们就等着看地球变得千疮百孔、面目全非吧。
Wait, what? They don't want? What is going on? What? Why don't they want? Why don't they want it? They will tell more? Okay, alright. I'm so... Isaiah let out a cold snort. His expression is a mix of detached indifference and simmering anxiety. That very anxiety stirred a faint unease in me as well. Yes, me too! I want to know too! Are the problems Saurin caused really that bad? Isaiah tends to be a little dramatic when he speaks. I need to find a chance to ask Xavier about his suppressor privately. Okay, thank
大家今
you.
天都累了，先休息吧。严嵩也是人，做坏事也还是要睡觉的。
行，这家伙就交给我吧。明天我们再商量一下，看看怎么好好安置他。
Jeremiah gets up to see us off and uses it as an opportunity to sneakily kick Isaiah. Wait, what? But he dodges, okay. Xavier and I pretend not to notice. Okay. We keep our gazes focused on what... Oh, shit. These two are so mean to Isaiah. Okay. They are so mean, I swear to God. We turn the corner. Since the flower shop is closed and no one's around, we meet each other's gazes and burst into laughter.
现在里面应该打起来了。
Are you... You seem to be happy about this. Let's bring them some ointment tomorrow. Okay. I see MC doing nothing but encouraging this attitude. She's encouraging this whole thing. Yeah. Talk about an enabler. Oh god, wait guys, that was just a giant piece of lore that they just dropped. Look, I know he had that suppressor originally as some sort of bargain to help MC that one time in that school so she wouldn't die. But what the details of that bargain was, we don't know fully yet. But now we learned we can take it off. And now we learn that he doesn't want to take it off. And even more, we learn that Saurin modified it. Add on to the knowledge that Ever wants MC to drain Xavier's light. I need to know more. I hope they touch on it. Seriously. What is going on? I cannot even begin to guess what this suppressor is for. Oh, here's the thing. When they first caught Xavier, he already had the suppressor on. So he's not really as strong as... Wait a minute. MC is the little bomb, right? What if she gathers all of Xavier's power and she explodes? You think that might happen? Is that why they're very scared? What if MC absorbs all of Xavier's power and then he disappears? Like he returns to stardust. And then she just, you know, kabooms. What if that's it? I'm sorry. Okay, never mind. Okay, I'll keep reading. My bad. 10 o'clock p.m. isn't exactly late for Lincoln City. Usually the warm glow from small stalls would light up the pedestrian zone. Their gentle yet inviting radiance can create a welcoming pathway for visitors. As Xavier and I walk down the somewhat empty street, I feel a sense of desolation.
没有炒饭和烤肠的味道了。
That's not what's important right now. Lots of anomalies are appearing lately. People joke about wanting the apocalypse to hurry up, but deep down, they're worried. Excuse me, I need to sip my tea. Okay. The convenience store should still be open. Do you want to go there?
不去了，还不饿。
I narrow my eyes and grab his shirt by the shoulder. You've been acting strange ever since we finished interrogating Isaiah, and now you're saying you're not hungry? I know, that's alarming.
是真的不饿。
Unless there's a serious problem, you'd say okay and eat something even if you weren't hungry.
是的，其实我在紧急的想问题。
Oh? What?
在想，
The silence around us makes Xavier's pause as he struggles to respond all the more obvious. Under my increasingly insistent stare, a finger is pressed against my forehead. It gently pushes me back.
在想，你对一成的弱点抓得很准。明明你们之前没接触过，但你好像很知道该怎么对付他。对此，你没有什么想法吗？
Okay. Alright, in English he didn't really say did you just wing it, but he's more like, what do you think about? Do you have anything to say about it, or what do you think about that? Is Xavier being jealous again just because she can read Isaiah? Are you serious? Xavier is being sly again. He's using the way I interrogated Isaiah to avoid my questions. Xavier smiles innocently, but his eyes reveal a hint of mischief.
知道了。有人因为接受太多信息，大脑过载，想用我转移注意，放松一下。
Not exactly. I still want to know more.
只是想放松的话，我有很多办法呀。
Oh, wait a minute. I'm not gonna say no to that. I cross my hands above my head to block the palm that's moving above me.
我解决问题的方式只有武力。
It kind of sounded like it. I never really thought about it that way before, but after Isaiah appeared, this impression has become more obvious. It's not my fault. Taking advantage of my relaxed state, Xavier breaks through my defenses and vigorously rubs my head with a considerable amount of force. Before I can even protest, his fingers press down on several pressure points. My tense mind actually feels at ease.
好多了。
Temporarily, but none of these problems have been solved. I also need to keep a close eye on you. These moments of relaxation are just a drop in the bucket. In the darkness, the light in Xavier's eyes seem to flicker for a moment. He lets out a soft sigh near my ear.
你不是已经猜到我想干什么了？
You want to find Saurin by yourself. You want Isaiah to tell you the remaining locations. Then you'll find Saurin yourself.
你不会同意吧？
Nope, I would not. Spot on. I wouldn't. I know we have relevant leads, so we should find him as soon as possible. We can't give him too much time and let the situation spiral out of control. It looked like I easily dealt with the spatial anomalies today, but that was because of my evol and the ether core. The number of anomalous incidents is increasing. If these things start appearing everywhere in the future, I'll be exhausted to death and still won't be able to deal with all of them.
为了不让你累死，确实应该尽早救出严嵩。
故意 say, so you won't die of being tired. The deserted commercial street has ironically become the perfect place for a serious conversation. In the middle of the road, Xavier steps near the street lights while pulling me along. We're moving as if we're taking a leisurely stroll.
我的确想一个人试试，能不能先找到严嵩，但不是为了立刻阻止他。
Oh?
一成说的没错，我们不确定他靠着 Eva 的资源弄出了多少新东西。针对我的准备，他一定有。一成的那些话里，也不是只有危言耸听。如果严嵩要完成星球移植，我们喜欢的小摊、夜市、热闹的生活，都会不复存在。这个世界不能变成那样，而且，那样重现的菲罗斯，也不一定是我们想看到的。
It's another sacrifice for Philos all over again. Of course he wouldn't want that. It's kind of sad though, like to the backtracker's mind now, it feels like the only way they could save Philos is through sacrifice, and that's just sad. Feeling somewhat melancholic, I know. I nod. I know the strategy has... Sorry, I know the strategy he has is more or less foolproof. But you're not the only one who can do this.
还有比我更有可能在刺探敌营这个任务里全身而退的人吗？
Of course, me. You're looking at her.
裘诺亚、宜城，综合考虑，他们都不如我合适。
If I ignore what Xavier's actually saying, his nonchalant tone would make me think he's discussing something as trivial as having more hair than anyone else. The problem is that your chances of escaping unscathed are greatly reduced, all because of that thing. Sensing my gaze on his neck, Xavier lowers his chin slightly, and his expression becomes somewhat complex.
那就想个办法，去掉它。
Oh, okay. Okay. Aside from finding Saurin, you were also thinking about how to remove the suppressor, right? Xavier's about to answer, but after he glances at me, he stops walking and his eyes narrow.
你的语气听起来很期待。
I'm coming with you.
哪件事？
Those two things. Huh? Wait, what? Removing the suppressor can't be easy. Something like that is comparable to undergoing major surgery. You need family or friends there to support you. And if we do gather intel afterward, you might be able to launch a surprise attack and subdue Saurin. I need to work with you to fight our way out. Compared to Xavier's strategy, mine is a little more idealistic. But I already made up my mind. If he doesn't listen to reason, I'll monitor his every move 24/7 without taking a break. He would love that, though. Do I need a reason to stick with my partner through everything? I hear the sound of a message notification. Xavier checks it. Then he puts his device away and looks up.
走吧。
Where are we going?
去做需要家属全程陪同的事。
Aww. Okay. Oh. Okay. We teleported? Under the streetlight, two shadows suddenly intertwine and overlap. After a burst of brilliant light, the street is deserted. I'm glad he didn't ditch her and go. You know, there is some what's the word? Progress there. He's relying on her a little bit, and she's letting him talk about things in his own pace. And it's kind of like a real breath of fresh air seeing him just answering her, you know? Although there are still some things he tiptoes around, but he's answering her, and that's just really cool. Welcome back, Leia! What did you miss? Comedic gold. Comedic gold. Literally, the three of them. It's so funny to see. They're so funny. Character development is character... Yes, it is. At midnight, a building located in a commercial area still has its upper floor lights on. It's a normal occurrence. Oh, see you later, Veronica! The well-dressed man finishes reading the documents in his hand. After confirming their accuracy, he feeds them into the paper shredder. In an age of paperless offices, he's one of the few who still prefers to work with physical documents. For certain intel exchanges, this tendency has become his signature style and calling card. Oh, I see. The rough texture beneath his fingers give him a greater sense of accomplishment. Text that's stored electronically makes him feel hollow. I get that.
都是些廉价的、低效的、浪费纸墨的情报。
Oh, wow, okay.
蚁巢是不是该改变一下经营策略了？夜莺好像比蚂蚁更适合探听消息。
Nightingales? Interesting. Are they like the raincoats? Ooh, what's going on? As he waits for the shredder to go through the thick stack of documents, he brainstorms ideas for how to improve his business. A handmade business card turns in his hands. and light flows across the name Randall. It's rather ordinary.
N109里的小鼹鼠没剩几只，不适合为了 Eva 那口饭再浪费，得省着用。
Wait, did Randall? Did we encounter a Randall? Was he the one that tried to take over Silas's gang? I don't think so, right? Who's Randall again? I don't think we've heard this name. Okay. But yes, we do know there is a mole indeed in the N109 zone.
那位复仇的美人鱼，暂时也不需要新名单了，真可惜。
Hey. Wait, what? Wait, what? So he is Randall. Wait, what? No, the moles are still in the N109 zone. Wait, what? Who are you?
博生制药背后的橡树老人不好忽悠，这块生意也还得再权衡。
Oak Elder? What? A flash of light appears outside the floor-to-ceiling windows and quickly fades. Sorry, I need to, shit, I can't save these lines. Damn. Okay, don't mind me, guys. I'm gonna... One second. I'm just gonna snip this. I'm just gonna screenshot this very quickly. Got it. Alright. I'll go back to this later. The hour hand hasn't reached 12 yet. Even in fairy tales, he should be safe at this time.
不是魔法失效，那就是麻烦找上门了。
Two figures appear on the observation deck outside. One of them pushes open the glass door and walks in without any hesitation. He speaks as if he's here to collect rent. Oh!
听说你这里有 Ever 改造我的抑制器的情报。
沈星回，你不是知道怎么联系我吗？有必要半夜找上门？而且这个时间出现，你应该先用蚁瓮把自己裹起来，让光点慢慢散开，那样比较童话。
Is this man okay? He has some weird fascination over fairy tales.
我不看童话。
浪费一瓮。哦，猎人小姐也在，你们一起来的。
Okay. Have we met?
蚁巢见过的，当然，是我单方面见过你。
Okay. Okay. He says they've met, but it's more like he's seen her. I catch the business card he tosses my way and study it for a bit. I soon spot a small line of text under several cute mushroom illustrations. What? Okay. The nest. Is he the operator of the nest? He is the intel hoarder, I guess. So you were the one who designated me as prey for hunting day.
你也太高看我了。我和蚁巢的关系，不比一对分手的爱侣更亲密。
I'm sorry, what? So flowery, his words. Nothing is unusual about his expression. I'm about to drop the subject when I hear Xavier speak.
蚁巢没有所谓的老板，但有轮流负责的台前联络人，最近就轮到他来做。
I see.
这可是行业机密，被你说的一点惊喜都……
Lima? A light blade is pressed against Randall's chest. Xavier is already behind his office chair. Oh, he is not here for chit-chat. Look at him. He is ready for business. Look at this man. I unhurriedly reload my hunter firearm, disengage the safety, and point the barrel at Randall. Since you're a data broker, you should recognize the bullets I loaded. Oof! MC!
没有必要吧？我也不是不配合。
别废话。资料。
Under my gun barrel and Xavier's blade, Randall wears a wry smile, yet he shows little to no fear. He inputs a series of passwords on the table and scans both of his palm prints. A hidden compartment slides out. No, this guy is gonna be important later. 6Li? Since he interacted directly with Xavier in the main story, I highly doubt it. So far, none of them have interacted with each other, and I don't think they would introduce the 6Li like this. So, but might be connected.
就这些。
更多的我也弄不到啊。盖亚生物科技又不是纸糊的，早就不是以前那个盖亚了。
Oh. Okay, so that leisure lady, is that what they call it? The leisure woman. She just took over Gaia. So it wasn't like before got it. Okay. Xavier nods at me from across the table. I understand what he's implying. Then I put my gun in its holster and retreat to the floor-to-ceiling window. Gosh, these two. They're of one mind. The bright office lights grow dim at the same time. When we're plunged into darkness, Xavier returns to my side. Before we teleport away, I faintly hear him bid Randall farewell.
业务水平也就一般。
过分了吧？
That's cute. I like this interaction. I can send a message that confirms Isaiah's intel is accurate to Jeremiah. Maybe that'll help him trust Isaiah a little more. Why didn't you take the papers with you?
留给人油，他会把它当情报再卖出去。买情报的人不会知道，我已经清楚这部分内容了。
Ooh, that is so smart.
如果想根据情报对付我，我们就可以反向利用。
Ooh, that is smart. That is if Randall doesn't rat him out, though. You're quite the strategist, huh? I'm impressed. What was on it? Is there a way to remove the suppressor? Xavier touches his neck and slowly shakes his head.
内容很少，只记录了2件事。第一件事，改造抑制器并不是当初 Eva 抓我的主要目的。
Oh.
盖亚生物科技想要我的 Evo 基因，但有抑制器的保护，无法提取。
Ah. Okay.
所以，他们才临时要求严宋对抑制器进行改造。第二件事，严宋的改造确实成功了，它加强了抑制器的限制作用。我能够动用的 Evo 也就更少了。
Oh, goddamn. Can you imagine? That's how suppressed his powers are. Jeez, this man. When you think about exactly how powerful he is, I can see why people are so detached to Xavier. He must look like a monster to everyone else, don't you think? He's not only calm, he's strategic, he's fucking smart, he's fucking hot. He's really good at fighting, he has incredible stamina. His evil is insane. I wouldn't be surprised if people looked onto him like a god. Literally. And I guess that's why people feel so separated from him. They would follow him, yes, but the chance that they could the chances that they get separated and they don't follow him, there's like resentment and jealousy there. It's crazy. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just taken aback at how much of Xavier's power we have not seen. I'm really looking forward to it, really. That bastard. MC. That bastard. Where exactly did your suppressor come from? Oh, are we going to talk about it? And why was Saurin able to modify it? This question has been weighing on my mind for so long. Now is an appropriate moment. Okay, now is an appropriate moment to ask. Yes, let's go. I thought there was another extraordinary, complex, and troubling story behind the suppressor, but I never expected. There is, MC, there is!
是我的家人为我打造的。
We know that. Your family?
这枚抑制器诞生的初衷，是为了保护我。
Oh. Protect you. Then why did he say he got it in exchange for freedom? Okay, why?
在菲罗斯星 ，Evo 2的 Evo 能量和生命能量互为一体，使用 Evo 就是消耗自己的生命。
Ah.
在这颗地球上，我们是时空错位的人，消耗掉的能量不可再生。
That's how they're immortal. Okay.
意志器保护我的方式，就是约束。
Holy shit. He never said that? No, he did. He said because he had to go to his family and he traded that protocore to help her. He traded it for his freedom. So we've already deduced that it was from his family. But I had no idea that it was because to protect him. Yo, guys, if you think about it, Xavier has been living on Earth for so long. That's how strong his evil is? Holy shit. Well, yeah, he never said it, but I think we took it. We sort of already knew that's what it was. That's what I meant, sorry. Wow, okay. This is crazy. I'm just realizing how strong Xavier is even more. The sound of my heartbeat is amplified in my ears. I almost doubt that what I'm hearing is real. Despite all of this, Xavier can still sound so calm. She asked if he traded it for freedom, or did he say these words? It was in his anecdote. It was in the anecdote. She said something along the lines, or not say, she thought something along the lines of realizing he... Did she say it or did he say it? I can't remember, but more like saying she realizes he traded that collar for his freedom. Something like that. That's funny. We used to look at that collar so... Like, we looked at it with disdain, right? And anger and like, God damn that collar. But now we're like, oh shit, protect the collar. Despite all of this, Xavier's skin still sounds so calm. Of course he could. He knew this was his fate for a long time. What else can he do aside from getting used to it and remaining detached? Oh wow, they actually used the word detached.
这么震惊。
What you're basically saying is, we shouldn't remove the suppressor. No wonder Isaiah said it'd be suicide if we do that. I tighten my grip on Xavier's hand and deliberately repeat those words. We can't remove it.
刚说完你就忘了。
Xavier casually squeezes my hand, his tone becoming more relaxed.
纸上没有解除意志器的办法，极其严肃的战术应该很难实现了。
I don't like how he's trying to comfort her right
明
now.
天睡醒，我们得想想新的方法。
Are you really giving up on removing the suppressor?
不放弃也不行。研究这些科技机关不是我擅长的，我做不到。
Is it weird that I'm having trust issues right now? Seeing him shake his head with genuine sincerity, I actually feel relieved.
丘诺亚的紧急联系。
有一群带着新式星核武器、戴白手套的家伙突然闯进花店来。
Oh shit!
我们开车跑了。伊诚说，是 Eva 的经理者，他们不会只针对我们。你们在哪儿？
I'll share my real-time location with Jeremiah. New type protocore weapons? White gloves? I think I've seen intel about this on the dark web. They're the ones who handled the dirty work forever. Break through fast and watch out for suicide attacks.
伊诚双拳难敌40掌，他打不过。那边还有我们的人。丘诺亚的剑术向来对你倒数，以前就赢不了他们，现在更不可能。
Oh shit!
知道了，专心逃吧。
How are they still harping on each other? The call ends and the chaos on the other end temporarily fades. I know all too well that we don't have time to sit around and come up with anything new. I guess I've never actually thought about Jeremiah's ability as a backtracker. I guess he's always been the intel guy, you know? Like the guy on the chair. Not necessarily a field worker. This is very interesting. Suppressor. Gosh. Sorry, guys, I need to go visit the ladies' room very quickly because I've been sipping on my tea like crazy. I will be right back, okay? And wait 1 second while I do that. Let me just take this away. I'm just gonna hide first, okay? So you won't see me looking weird. And I'm gonna take this time to charge my iPad. Because I can see it's already dying. Oh shit, it's dying so quickly. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. Just give me 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I'm back. My iPad is only not even charged. Starting to wonder what the point of that was. Okay. Boo. Okay. Okay. I'm good. Alright, let's begin. I remember we are on the run, and for some reason, we are having very comforting music right now. Why? On an ordinary workday morning, people pass by the street corner, but they don't smell the familiar scent of flowers.
Huh? 花店今天不开门，我还打算随手买几枝花带去公司呢。
你没注意到吗？ 这家店的小老板时不时就暂停营业，可随性了。像这种在大城市繁华地带开花店的年轻人，多半有一颗说走就走的旅行心。
Oh, poor Jeremiah being misunderstood like this. Sorry. Ooh, guys, I feel it. I feel it. I feel like I have a cold. Remind me to take cold medicine before I sleep, guys. Yachan, I will be splitting it into 2 parts. So, we're almost done with the first part. There's still another part, and then chapter 3 and 4, I'll play it tomorrow. Okay. The customer who wanted to buy flowers doesn't give up and approaches the glass door to look inside the shop. On the counter sits a bouquet of fresh flowers. The wrapping paper is only partially around it, which shows how hastily the owner left.
说走就走啊，真羡慕。
True, I'd be jealous too. To be able to leave work just like that.
路上绕来绕去那么久，能靠车技和眼力跟上的，应该被甩得差不多了。
Is this his delivery truck? Why does it look so luxurious? Damn.
15分钟
Jeremiah.
前就都甩掉了。
The endless stream of rush hour traffic stretches ahead as a small delivery truck weaves through. Swaying restlessly, it takes advantage of its slender build. Some drivers pull out their phones to capture the truck's flashy maneuvers. Unfortunately, they lose sight of their target in the blink of an eye. What kind of truck is this?
不过我们的选择并不难猜，他们迟早会追上来。
A cold snort comes from the passenger. We all know who.
你怎么不干脆冲过去把人都撞飞？哪怕撞不死，也能让他们多受点伤。
Oh gosh. I'm sorry, I will forever remember Isaiah with this face.
那群面具人手里的武器看着就危险，谁知道又是 Ever 搞出来的什么新东西？
不占先气，哈哈，我早看出你的血脉里带着懦弱的基因。
Oh god, really? We're taking out the P word now?
比不上你。铁血贵族的意思一定是头也比普通人铁吧？要不你去前面帮我看看车灯？
Oh gosh. Nothing to say. You're just enjoying this sitcom that's playing right in front of you. Before this battle can escalate further, I shrink back and retreat to Xavier's side.
要不是形势所迫，我的队伍里不可能有你的位置。
你适合去99号禁猎区当教导主任，教育那些变异流浪体血统不纯的体生难题。
Wait, what? What? Listening to the ongoing mockery from the front seats, I rub my ears and lower my voice. Are they really going to be okay like this? They worked really well when they were running.
这是他们放松的方式。
Ah, of course, yes.
有空吵架，说明我们的处境还不算差。你也可以趁机放松一下。
When there's no threat nearby, they become each other's biggest threat. Exactly. When everything is safe, it's time to make things unsafe again.
我们小组的画风一直如此，成熟活泼。
Right. Okay. I wouldn't call this mature though. Yeah. The back of the small truck has been modified to hold more medium and large-sized plants. Xavier and I pluck a banana leaf to sit on. We're nestled among like the plants like two Zen stowaways. Really? That is such a cute image. Your suppressor just flashed. Eh? Touch the suppressor. Xavier tilts his chin, which makes it easier for me to touch the suppressor on his neck. This is so intimate for some reason.
他闪不是很正常，你也见过很多次了。
Doesn't that mean you're consuming your energy beyond the safety threshold, though?
不一定吧，可能是单纯的故障。
Can you not?
毕竟科技度越高的东西越容易损耗。他也已经不眠不休地工作了很多年。
Stop trying to trick me with a straight face. Thank you, MC, for calling him out on it.
我说真的，他比回溯飞船的工龄还长，中间有接受过改造，出故障很正常。
I don't like it when he's like this.
我不出故障就行。
I think he's trying to placate her. I don't know if he's telling the truth. I feel like sometimes Xavier is always telling half-truths, you know? A few specks of light float up from his palm. Their glow is the same as it usually is when I push them with my finger. They spin in circles.
一颗恒星从出生到死亡需要1万年，它的能量足够送走几代地球。所以哪怕我真的有消耗殆尽的那一天，这个过程也不会很短。
You're really optimistic. I've acknowledged the suppressor's existence, but seeing Xavier affected by it makes me feel even worse. That red light is like a countdown before an ending arrives. Its presence alone fills me with unease. They headed straight for Philos because there's a group of backtrackers who sided with Saurin. And they're after you? Other backtrackers weren't hostile towards Xavier. They didn't target him the way Saurin did either. But now...
回溯小组一开始就不是好聚好散，不知多少人把无处安放的怨愤安在他头上了。
I was just saying.
如果单纯用情绪导向来看待他们的行为，那就太小看回溯小组了。无论是愿意和 Ever 合作的人，还是后来离开的人， 都不是蠢人。
It's so sad because you can see how Xavier still, you know, keeps the backtrackers close to his heart, you know? In this cramped space, Xavier adjusts his posture. He stretches out his left leg, his body swaying gently with the car.
正因为他们都很聪明，所以每个抉择都是从自己的角度衡量过后做出的最好的选择。
Look how highly he thinks of them. Even if those decisions would tear the team apart and turn former comrades into bitter enemies.
让队伍分崩离析，与曾经的队友反目成仇。最早的回溯小组正是在这样的情况下成立的。每一个加入的人都清楚，在费洛斯西，回溯小组不是一个披戴着荣光的名字，它意味着叛逆、反抗和孤注一掷的疯狂。我们的旅途不是一次带着祝福起航的征程，深空另一端的故土，也不会有人期盼我们返航。
No, there was someone. Xavier.
所以，主动选择的众叛亲离，和被迫走上背弃歧途，前者才需要更大的勇气。
I frown. I understand Xavier's interpretation of the backtrackers. Yet deep down, I don't want to accept it.
曾经共事那么多年，他们了解我，我也同样了解他们。了解那种在一次次尝试后反复叠加的迷茫和失望，也清楚，即便前路大雾弥漫，也没有一个人真正放弃。
Seeing Isaiah and Jeremiah's tacit acceptance, I can tell their understanding of their former teammates aligns with Xavier's. But this analysis only makes my expectations about the situation feel heavier. So, they chose Saurin because the goal he wants to achieve gave them hope. As for what Saurin is doing, it feels like we're a step or even half a step behind.
但我们接下来的行动都有可能被那边的回溯者提前预判。那可是真正的知己知彼。
That's true.
也不用把他们想得这么可怕。虽然现在是敌人，但我想他们也不屑于用太下作的手段来对付我们。
I wonder if that's why he can be so... what's the word? He's just so casual about it. Because if there's anything he knows is that they wouldn't be using any underhanded tactics. But would you consider what Saurin did kind of like an underhanded tactic? Maybe I would, kind of.
哪怕真的避无可避，也不过就是来几场硬碰硬的战斗而已。
当初我就说过，那几个人脑子都有恙，有时候真替他们的人生感到悲哀。你要是还对他们抱有幻想，哼，我会用余生为你书写悲哀王的故事。让你的名声从太阳系到人马座无星不知，无星不晓。
You write books?
王室优秀子弟都会。
Oh. That explains why you were writing poetry on the backtracker's ship. Xavier slips a cookie into my mouth as if by magic. He interrupts what I'm about to say before turning and speaking with authority. Someone's about to get exposed.
既然那么爱写，从现在开始你就不要说话了，想说什么都写下来吧。
Damn. Damn.
我写的东西你根本就不看。
Oh.
空了看。
Oh.
你笑什么？
我想笑就笑，怎么样？给我写一本爱笑王的故事啊！
不想跟不知廉耻的人说话。
Isaiah had his fill of being made fun of. He crosses his arms and ignores everyone. Stop. I hate this. This is so adorable. My gaze moves from the back of Isaiah's head to the back of Jeremiah's head. Then it settles on Xavier's profile.
你笑什么？
You. You're right. Listening to them bicker is relaxing. MC gets it. She gets it. Xavier shakes his head with a hint of resignation and leans against the heavy flower pot. He's quiet for a moment, then he softly chuckles. By the way, where did that cookie come from?
树上摘的，是丘诺亚给一家大客户准备的礼物树。我们悄悄拿，不要被发现。
That is so mean. You can tell Xavier is a prince. You can tell, really. Seeing him pull down the small gift box along with a couple of leaves, I swallow my cookie and move closer to the tree. Xavier, you're wrong about one thing. If I were in your homeland... Oh! No! MC, don't! No! Oh my god, do you know what you're saying? I would wait for your return. Oh god. That is painful. Right? That is cruel. She had no idea how cruel that was. Oh my god. That is painful. Oh gosh, MC. Oh my goodness. I know she didn't mean it, but the fact that she just says it like that just goes to show, you know, they're one and the same person. Yeah, she hasn't changed one bit. She's still the same MC. Oh god, you know, the words "my star has left me" keeps flashing in my mind and I hate it so much. Oh god. It's hurting my soul, guys. This is hurting my soul. Following Jeremiah's plan, we speed along the suburban highway for a while before heading toward the aerial tunnel. Once we enter the ultra-high-speed tunnel, we can lose our pursuers and buy ourselves enough time to regroup. But from a distance, we can see the checkpoint before the tunnel. It's flashing red. Like an ominous warning, the thin mist is stained with cold crimson.
看样子是禁止通行了。
What a coincidence! Don't tell me.
他们的手还伸不了这么长。分头打探一下，10分钟休息站西南角汇合。
5分钟就够了。
He's always trying to one-up Xavier. You know what? I am happy having Isaiah as part of our little ragtag team, you know? I hope it stays that way. I seriously do. I want to see Isaiah again. He brings out the childishness of Xavier. You know, he brings out Xavier's childishness, and I love seeing it. It's so great. Oh gosh, okay, after dropping us off at the intersection leading to the rest stop, Jeremiah makes a gesture behind the truck window and slowly drives away. His gesture was cool, but his little truck is covered in battle scars. The sign that says Philos' fresh flower delivery has been worn down to just a P. How can its interior be intact when it's covered in holes?
这辆车除了外壳以外，没有一处是原装。 被丘诺亚改造的像一座军事堡垒。
Damn。
据说到了万不得已的时刻，驾驶室能变成弹射舱，以牺牲后车厢的方式轻装脱困。
Oh damn. Okay, so maybe Jeremiah is the mechanic. In other words, it could sacrifice the flower pots, plants, and us.
等这次结束，让丘诺亚把弹射舱扩大一些吧。
They were sitting there. I nod. It brings out their best dynamic, yeah. You know how I kept saying that Xavier can be kind of aloof, but when he's with the two of them, he's not, though. I guess that's why I like seeing him. Ah, see you later, Yattan. Take care. Your phone's about to die. Hundreds of vehicles are parked at the rest stop. Most of them are armored trucks or heavy-duty trucks transporting valuable cargo. A circular holographic screen in the center is divided into several displays. The leftmost section shows the number of vehicles currently at the rest stop. As I pass by one of the armored trucks, I can't help but feel a little envious. I remember reading data that showed if a vehicle's structural integrity is sufficient, it can almost travel at the speed of sound through aerial tunnel. What? Is Jeremiah's modified delivery truck capable of that?
So.
Wow! Then we can experience ultra high speeds?
那个速道的费用很贵。
Okay. So we're broke? The aerial tunnel uses protocore enhanced material as its primary structural component. There's almost no resistance in the low vacuum environment. As a result, daily maintenance costs are astronomical. If ordinary goods were transported through the aerial tunnel, the toll fees alone would exceed the value of the cargo. Damn. By the time we exit the tunnel, all the plants in the back could qualify as luxury items.
隧道不稳定很正常，毕竟也才投入使用2、3年。
Sorry, I have to blow my nose.
开放通行的时间，那谁知道？等不及的话，你们就换回普通高速呗。
说是什么磁场异常，还是能量波动异常？情况稳定之前是不会开放通行的。
That's why they're all there.
长途运输那么累，你们不如像我一样趁机休息一下，找个胶囊按摩舱躺躺也好啊。
按摩舱 A massage pod. I would love that. Eh? What happened? Oh! I pressed the wrong button, sorry. After questioning some truck drivers, Xavier and I head to the southwest corner of the rest stop to meet up with Jeremiah and Isaiah. The explanation given by the staff is consistent with the information we obtained. There's no telling when the tunnel will reopen. Did they give a reason for why it's closed?
磁场异常、能量波动等等各种综合情况，导致隧道内部不稳定。
That's just a catch-all excuse.
接下来怎么说？接着等，还是换别的路？
There's only one way to enter the aerial tunnel. If we turn back now, there's a chance we'll run into our pursuers. But if we wait here too long, it's only a matter of time before they catch up to us. Ooh, decisions. Let's wait. I'm not gonna turn back, that's for sure. Let's wait a little longer. The rest stop is close to a checkpoint. If anything unusual happens, it'll inevitably alert the evil police officers and hunters who are stationed here. Even if the backtrackers and the white gloves catch up to us, they probably wouldn't dare to cause a scene.
休息站停泊的货车都很有来头，运输的货物价值不可估量。
Ooh, true.
我想 Ever 还不至于会为了延送得罪这些货物背后的势力。
Interesting. So yeah, because Ever has reaches, right, to a lot of very powerful people. They would need to keep the alliance, right? So they wouldn't want to step on anyone's toes. Jeremiah gives me a thumbs up.
那就这么定了。从昨天到现在，我还滴水未进呢，正好趁现在补补。哎，你们也是，可别饿着肚子上战场。
It's okay, you eat first. We're not that hungry anyway. She says as I'm munching on fries.
我们可以先做一些情报收集工作。
Why are they acting all bashful? Thinking of that plant with nearly half of its gift already. Right. Crap, I forgot about that. These partners in crime. Thinking of that plant with nearly half of its gifts already devoured, Xavier and I adopt our most work-ready attitudes. The circular screen is divided into 6 segments. It displays live news, traffic updates, and recently released movies and TV shows. Some drivers have their vehicles' doors open as they recline in their seats to watch the screens. It is like a movie area. Others are near the rest stop's food service windows to eat and drink. The aerial tunnel sits at a high altitude and the rest stop is perpetually shrouded in thin mist. It gives it a surprisingly homey, lived-in atmosphere.
你心事重重的样子，和旁边担心送货超时的大哥真像同行，好完美的伪装。
Who? Me? No.
难道不是在想，早知道会这样，就应该换一条路线了？
Magnetic field anomalies can affect the tunnel. I've been dealing with issues related to them, but I completely overlooked the connection. Xavier nods and begins to count.
这么说，应该追究丘诺亚的责任，毕竟是他开车。
Of course he would say that.
𝓱𝓮的责任也很大，要不是他引来追捕的人，我们也许有充分的时间计划其他路线。
I agree. I agree. I agree 100%.
哦，那我一开始打算独自行动，没有好好监督他们，我的责任最大。
Oh gosh, the way he's trying to, I guess, comfort her is just adorable. With his calculations, the responsibility for one mistake doesn't seem like enough to go around for 4 people. I feel somewhat helpless. Yes, everyone's at fault. Nah, you don't need to. You're making it sound like everyone's at fault. You don't need to create a list.
不是好像，是事实。我们之中没有任何人是不思考的木偶，所以一切行动必然都集合了每个人的想
No,
法。
excuse me.
不说丘诺亚，如果让𝓱𝓮知道你要一个人承担责任，你猜他会是什么反应？
You'd call me a sucker?
不止，还要骂我装傻，骂丘诺亚缩头乌龟，最后昂首挺胸地宣布他也是错误的一部分。
Wait, are they that petty? Is he like, don't other me? He really is your cousin. Xavier furrows his brow. He surprisingly looks unhappy. I know Xavier is right. In a battle where allies fight side by side, wanting to take on all the responsibility is disrespectful to your fellow teammates. You could try not throwing your other teammates under the bus next time you want to comfort someone. I'm worried that Jeremiah will be so sick of us. He'll turn us into fertilizer one day. What is this logic?
你不喜欢听吗？
I do. Seeing me sigh yet also feel relieved, Xavier reveals an understanding smile and leans to the side. He idly looks around.
刚才看你一会儿皱眉一会儿抬头的，在看什么？
The weather forecast, it said anomalies elsewhere were under control, but in Lincoln, they were only getting worse.
气象异常和异常磁场，应该都和严嵩在做的事有关。
Yeah, so they are doing it on purpose. Yeah. Why Lincoln City, though? Is it because Ever has more resources there? That's true. Why are they starting there? I always assumed because that's where their base was. I thought this kind of thing would be carried out in places with fewer people. It wouldn't be exposed so quickly.
如果他的目的真的是通过重叠磁场找到拯救菲罗斯的可能，那么只能是在凌空。
Why?
凌空受深空隧道影响最大，各种涉及磁场波动的操作更容易实施。
Right. I see.
而且，这里是回溯2号降临的地方，对于他和一部分回溯者来说，也是他们跌倒的地方。
So it's also...
如果有重振旗鼓的可能，凌空将成为他们新的起点。
So it's also like an emotional connection. I see. Talking about lost homelands doesn't seem appropriate here. Too bad I don't have the chance to ask other backtrackers how they've been doing on Earth. Do they like Earth? Have they gotten used to life here? Do they consider Earth a second home? I guess most of them would say no. Otherwise, there wouldn't be these recurring conflicts. Jeremiah... Okay. The kids have returned. The kids have returned from shopping. Jeremiah and Isaiah return with the food they've scrounged up. Surprisingly, they start watching the TV drama that's playing continuously in the corner of the screen.
这个电视剧居然还在播，该不会已经拍到第10季了吧？
星河炼造主题的职业偶像剧，怎么拍得像魔法一样？哼，没脑子的人看没脑子的剧。
On the screen, the protagonist is researching methods for turning Earth's natural energy sources, such as soil and coal, into protocores. If only it were that simple. If natural energy sources and protocore energy could complement and support each other, then there might be more innovation in energy technologies. But it's impossible.
也不一定。
Oh? We're quickly shocked by the show's over-the-top melodrama. We can't give any more attention to our scientific discussion.
大屏幕的管理员在哪儿？我要投诉，这是星辰污染。
What mental pollution? Oh my god, I love this guy. Forget it. There are still plenty of people who love watching this. If you don't like it, just look away.
安静。
Xavier suddenly stands up. With a grumpy expression, he looks toward the rest stop entrance. Hey? Oh, are we... You guys didn't know it, but whilst they were chatting, I connected my controller. Oh, okay, not yet. When does the... Is it at 12? I think the... Normally... Is this chapter especially long? I thought usually they end at chapter 10.
不太对。
Oh, okay. The tunnel has been closed for some time now, and the information has spread to the drivers who are stuck here. After we arrived, fewer cars showed up, but at this moment, an armored truck is pulling into the rest stop station. Uh-oh. Ah, it's the trucks that pass by to affect the stabilizers. The newly arrived vehicle is loaded with a batch of active protocore energy weapons. There's quite a few of them. They might not necessarily be from Ever, but Xavier doesn't hesitate.
后退，先回车上。
Uh-oh. Well, his instincts are so spot on, man. Jeez. Using the fog and large vehicles as cover, we head to the corner. A subtle energy shift appears in the air. Xavier and Isaiah turn their attention toward the center.
避开巡逻机器人。
It's just like the time when Xavier helped me escape the nest. We ran into them at the Azure Square. Ever is using them to pursue us?
这些都是艾沃集团的商务，一来就黑掉机器人的控制，只有可能是他们了。以这种效率，10分钟之内就能锁定我们。
Look, Isaiah is also pretty capable.
做好战斗的准备。
Oh god, that was sexy. Did you see how Xavier was like... That was hot. The fog grows thicker and my grip on my gun becomes slick with sweat. It's possible that we don't need to fight, but the tension still makes my heart beat faster. An unexpected topic breaks the atmosphere of our silent retreat. What?
在这场艰难的大战打响前，我想先忏悔。
Huh? Okay.
其实这些年，我一直偷偷从回溯飞船上拆零件来改装我的小货车。
Why is this relevant?
有病就去治，要么就去死。有病就去治，要么就去死。
If you have an illness, then cure it. If not, just die. Oh my god, I can't. I love him. Oh no. He's so sassy. He's saying, bitch, you crazy, just die. Ow, my stomach. I cracked something. Oh my god. He's so funny. He just told Jeremiah to KMS. Oh god. Oh god. No. I'm sorry. Oh no. He's so funny. Yeah, he basically told Jeremiah KYS. That's basically what he told him. Oh my god. Oh god. Okay. Okay. I need to calm. Don't fight. Well, I'm confused about why Jeremiah is bringing this up. Isaiah's angry expression freezes, then it falls apart.
你该不会还没放弃那个改装小型跃迁单位的找死想法吧？
Oh, so this is something he's thought about.
嘿嘿。
A miniature warp drive? Can that be built on a truck? Yo, actually, that's pretty insane. So he's using the ship's warp drive to put on the truck so they can have a mini warping truck. This is okay, yo. that's really cool though. Shocked, I looked at Xavier. Even his serious expression shows traces of cracking. It must be an insane project. Jeremiah becomes the calmest person in the room, his face revealing hints of amusement.
反正现在摆在咱们面前的只有两条
Oh my god. They're going to use it. Oh my god.
要么冲出去和追兵混战，要么试试我倾注心血改造的不成熟前端跃迁货车。
Oh my gosh. If you think about it like a warp drive, right? The ship must be... It has its own hull, right? To keep it safe from warping. Imagine a truck. Oh gosh. Jeremiah is actually a little... You know what? They all have a few screws loose. That's probably why this dynamic works.
你能保证多少成功几率？
如果成功的定义是不死人，那就是100%。
What kind of evaluation is that?
最差也就只是不确定跃迁的目的地会随机出现在哪里而已。
Oh god. Warping is like teleportation. Not really. Warping is like piercing through time-space momentarily. I can't really explain the science behind it, but based on all the sci-fi that I've watched, they are basically piercing through time and space using the speed of light kind of thing. It's actually quite dangerous. You could get lost, you don't know where you are. Anyway, Jeremiah is insane.
你的激进是随着年龄的增长而增长了吗？
He seems very impressed though.
那你的胆量是随着年龄的增长而衰退了吗？
Damn! Isaiah's brow furrows before relaxing. He scoffs and directs the question to
你来决
me.
定。
Oh! Wow.
对，你来决定。
Even Xavier is nodding. Firstly, I need to know what a string and warp is. Secondly, did you forget that Xavier is your leader?
可以理解为一种点对点的空间穿越技术。不过，你心里已经做出选择了吧？
What kind of MC do I aspire to be? Do I want to support the madness, or do I want to be the voice of reason? Or do I want to be a hothead? I've decided. The enemies before us are too familiar with our skills, and their strength is formidable. Not to mention, they're carrying weapons with a highly destructive power. But what worries me most is, could they be carrying equipment that's designed to target suppressors? Exactly. So, you know what? I take it back. MC is still pretty much the voice of reason. It's basically teleporting, right? I might not have done it myself, but I've seen it in action. Space warps should be pretty straightforward. Speaking of which, I've seen sci-fi movies where pigs were... What? Okay, that's an interesting sci-fi movie. Where pigs were the protagonists. If pigs can do a space warp, we can too! After organizing my thoughts with space pigs, okay, I turn to the three men's patient gazes and grit my teeth. Jeremiah, do you have a way for us to slip away without alerting anyone?
小事一桩。
Can we add an extra safety measure? We need to guarantee we'll stay within a certain range and not end up on the other side of the planet.
现在在这里的人，在应对计划外的跃迁点这件事上，都拥有丰富的经验。
The three of you? Realizing he's talking about their experience using Backtrack 2 across space and time, I can't help but feel somewhat nostalgic, though now's not the time for that. Who is she recalling? You really have been through a few epic adventures. Xavier, who got in first, turns around in a crouching position and pushes aside the branches blocking the rear door as he reaches out to me.
无论哪一场冒险，你都没有缺席。
Before I can think about what he means, he pulls me into the vehicle. Yeah, what does he mean? I'm sorry, 1 second. Yeah, that's because MC doesn't remember these lives. Sorry. Oh god. Guys, I'm gonna be very honest with you. I think I'm getting sick. I think it's the travel fatigue. He had her always in his heart. I was gonna say, yeah, maybe he's gonna say that throughout his adventures, he's always thought of her. But I'm also thinking it's more of a literal sense. She's pretty much been there in all his adventures. It's just that she's not aware of it either. But emotionally also, I like that sentiment that he's always thinking of her in these adventures. Because he does anyway. Anyway, the door closes behind me. It seemingly shuts out all outside threats. Sandwiched in a corner hidden by 2 heavy trucks, the windows of the small vehicle flash. After confirming that the inside of the truck can't be seen from outside, the steering wheel rises and Jeremiah skillfully manipulates the control panel hidden underneath.
现在它是一辆兼具光学隐身和雷达隐身的小货车了。
Damn, what is this truck?
我们可以借助阴影遮挡，悄无声息地溜进检查站旁边的隧道辅道。在那里开启前端跃迁，动静会被隧道掩盖，不会轻易被他们察觉出来。
All right. Everything progresses just like Jeremiah says. Neither the patrol robots nor the checkpoint detects us. The truck enters the tunnel's auxiliary road. At the final moment, Xavier extends his hand toward me as if to seek my consent.
炸掉那些巡逻机器人，告诉对方我们的确藏在这个休息站。
Oh. That way they'll waste more time here. Oh, so he's gonna use her resonance, is it? Oh. I grasp his hand and we silently resonate just before the vehicle enters the tunnel. Then, okay. Inside the rest stop, several figures are searching for something. Patrol robots hovered in midair, their compound eyes sweeping across the tunnel entrance. Traces of cold red light flashes. Suddenly, all the robots lose power, their eyes flickering and going dark. They crash to the ground one after another. That's smart and so cute, the animation. I have to say though, right, challenge. Okay, I have my controller, but I don't know if this is connected. Wait, why is it Zane? There we go. Let's go. A little OP team. I have to say though, like, whilst I love the relationship between Xavier and Isaiah and Jeremiah, I think the hiding part is, how do I say? It's a little, it's stretching the story a bit much. I felt like it's not really necessary. But at the same time, we would miss the dynamic between the three. So I'm a little torn. Oh shit. Damn, okay.
神奇回。
收到。
Oh dear.
彼此彼此。
注意不要被打到。
Oh god, I don't know if MC's even touching them. Jeez.
要庆祝一下吗？
来杯蜂蜜牛乳茶。
They held all the main story updates and dropped a bomb. Yeah, there is a lot of information going, isn't it? But I like it. I do like they're dropping all this information because we've been wanting to know answers, right? So I'm happy about that. But I feel like if that's the case, I wish the pace of the updates are a little better. Oh crap, I forgot about this. Okay, keep going. So, it's a bit slow in the beginning, you agree, but you enjoy their actions. So yeah, that's the thing. I do think it's slow and some scenes were not necessary, but I'm getting kind of, what's the word, suspicious.
这个地方
I'm a little suspicious. Why are they building up the relationship between Isaiah, Jeremiah, and Xavier? I'm wondering. I'm worried, to be very honest. The only reason they're building up Isaiah to be such a likable character is, what if he's destined to die, you know? I've been burned before. I know what this feels like. I'm worried, okay? I'm worried. I do hope that's not the case though. But if it is, don't tell me. Please, no one say anything. Don't say anything. But I really feel like there's a reason for this build-up. You know? Like, what if that's Isaiah's only way to, like, redeem himself? And this is all just one final journey as the backtrackers, you know, together. And that is a sad thought. I don't know. That's just what it feels like it's building up to. Don't say that. He's 200 plus years young. You'd rather get more frequent lore updates than the fluffy gameplay function. I'm just thinking about other Otome games right now, but then it's so hard to compare because this is a battle Otome game, a hack and slash Otome game. It's literally the first of its kind. It's hard for me to pinpoint what is considered normal growth because for other Otome games, they've gone years without the story ever being done, especially if it's like a chapter by chapter Otome game. And I don't mean like the dress up Otome games, but actually no, some dress up Otome games are still the same. It's hard, it really is. Ooh, what is this? Yo, this looks real. Whoa, look at that. Whoa. This looks so cool. This looks amazing. Holy shit. That looks so... Wow. You see that? Jeez. Oh, what was I saying? Right. Their pace is not considered the slowest. I know for other games they there are Otome games with a long storyline that grows by the years, that updates every 3 months. There's one. And there's also one that only updates once a year. I'm not joking. There is one that only updates once a year. There is also another that updates kind of like Love and Deepspace every 6 months, I think. Or every 4, was it every 4 months? Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Wish you got consistent main story update every 2 months, but in smaller parts. Chapter 2 goes crazy, damn. It does sound kind of medieval, it's probably mixing together. Then we wouldn't have to complain about no updates and there wouldn't be so much time between them for us to forget everything. I think... Yeah, I agree. But I feel like it's because of what the game is trying to sell. How do I say? It's their game model. They are sort of still giving you story. It's just in bits and pieces through interactions and relationship progression with the love interest. And to be fair, like, I'm not trying to be a company bootlicker. I really am not. But I'll be very honest with you, the speed of which we are reading these chapters is a little too fast, to tell you the truth. We are reading through these chapters a little too fast. But if it were spread out in smaller chapters and updated more frequently, I wouldn't mind either, you know? Like a story, maybe like... One second. Like, we get this in 6 months. Then if we divide that into like every 3 months, let's say we get these two after 3 months, these two after 3 months. I would be fine with that, to be honest. I really would. I would be okay with that too. Yeah, that's true. But I feel like the more reason why I'm forgetting everything is because there's just too much happening. There's still world underneath. You see, I haven't really read all of these yet. Not yet. But I do think there's a lot to do in this game. It's just that we're rushing through it very quickly. And we don't really need to. But yeah, like, I'm somewhere down the middle. We could have more frequent updates with like less content, but at the same time, I feel like we don't have to rush through the story either, you know? Oh, you just... Yeah, there's that too, yeah. Same, I get that. I also really want to know what it's like. Yeah, I get that. Makes sense. It makes sense. You haven't read any of the world underneath, Rain? Oh gosh, you should try. Some of them are really good. Viper's story made me, like, shudder. Really, I was visibly, like, goosebumps. Yeah. There really is so much, though. Like, there's no need to rush. But we are rushing, to be honest. We are. Okay, guys, I have to be very honest with you. I'm feeling kind of sick. I'm feeling kind of sick. So I'm gonna stop for today. I'm sorry. I did plan to finish chapter 2 today, though. I really did, but... I'm going to stream around the same time because I'm worried about the drilling happening again tomorrow morning, and I do think I need to sleep in. I think I'm still fatigued from travel because as I came back to Hong Kong, I literally went straight to work the next day and I had a lot to catch up on. And today is literally the only day I got to just sit down. But I'm probably catching a cold. But I'm gonna sleep in. And tomorrow, I'll stream the same time like just now. But maybe an hour earlier. Let's see if I can cover 2 chapters. The problem is, though, like, I really enjoy talking about each point. Especially with you guys. That's why, like, that's what I meant. I absorb the story very slowly. I'm really sorry. Oh, yes, thank you, Granger, for reminding me. I need to take my meds. I need to get some 𝓥𝓲𝓮𝓻. I need to get some Panadol or Coltalin, actually. If I have either, I'll drink it. Thank you, Christine. I will. I will. Yeah. Anyway, guys, yeah. Don't rush the story, man. Let's take it slowly. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll put up another schedule, but it should be around the same time like this stream, if not an hour earlier. A bit. If you can't catch it, that's okay. You can catch it a little bit later. That's also fine. I know it's really early for some of you, but yeah, I think that'll work for me. Yes, I am drinking ginger tea, actually, right now. Thank you. Thank you, Jelly. Thank you so much for working so hard on it. But you don't rush, okay? Take care. Alright, guys. Thanks for joining me in the stream today. I'll catch you tomorrow. I will be here tomorrow. Just an hour earlier. I'll post up an update tomorrow morning. Thanks again, guys. I'll see you next time. Until then, take care. Sleep well, everyone. Have a good day. Have a good afternoon. Have a good evening. And don't forget to sniff your friends. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. Bye.